Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Friday morning. Friday, January 2nd, 2026. Enjoy the intro, guys. We'll get into it. So much to talk about. The goons have been running wild for the whole holiday season. Let's see who was the worst for New Year's. Pretty much looks like nonsense, but let's have a look. Enjoy the intro, and we shall get right into it. Please hit the thumbs up, and thanks for being here, guys.
Thief, take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast, imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free, I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the past will stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides, the scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules but first break the rulers, and keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
Alrighty, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Sorry I missed you guys for New Year's Eve. I had a live New Year's Eve at 7 a.m., and then a busy day, and then I took a nap. I was like, all right, I'll take a nap and come back for the ball drop. I woke up at 11 o'clock, and I did not feel like going live at all, so please forgive me for that. I did get a lot of great sleep. It's been cold. It's been miserable here in Pittsburgh, but we'll make it through it. Let's see here. All I can think about, aside from world peace, is please let my football team win this Sunday. The NFL has moved my team's game to the primetime game because of the importance. Essentially, the Steelers, my team, are playing the Baltimore Ravens. Ugh. And winner goes home, or loser goes home, and winner goes on to continue all through the playoffs. So it's quintessential must win or the season's over. That's a bit stressful. You'll see I have a super chat goal set. If we reach that goal, we'll have a call-in show later this week. Let's start off with Marlo Anderson, but first let me get in the chat and see who's here with us. Please hit the thumbs up again, guys. Thanks for being here. Spooky Sarah, what's going on? Tinker in the house. I'm hoping I'll still be awake. It's past my bedtime. I'll catch replay. Okay, Tinker. Ninja Orchid's in the house. Deb Mundorf, good to see you. Hello, Miss Sharon. Good to see you. Blue Lazaroo. What's up? Bliss Blessings 007. Great name. Marie, aka Purple Freak. Rhonda Good. Trying to see where does my... There we go. Good morning, Buds Girl. Mr. and Mrs. Froggy, so good to see you. Tracy G. TLC is me. Buds Girl 817 became a member. Thank you so much. How cool is that? I do appreciate it. What's up, Rod? Good to see you, man. Voices Carrie and Too Blunt Mimi. Good morning, everyone. Well, it's great to see you. Hopefully you had a great New Year's Eve. I see the bad guys decide. I see all the bad guys decided to just take New Year's Eve off. Go cook a nice meal for their family and stay off the internet and try to. Oh wait, never mind. They did not do that. They did. The bad guys don't take a day off. That's why it's vital that the good guys do take a day off in order to recalibrate and recharge the energy. As you can see, the bad guys are pretty much out of steam. Well, listen. First of all, I got to give a shout out to Nonsense. I understand she came to her senses and realized that stalking and harassing a whole family for over 3 years is probably not. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, really? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting from my I'm getting from my producer that Nonsense. Nope, I was wrong. She's still an absolute piece of shit that stomping around YouTube looking like a whole fucking Hitler Youth. Regurgitated. We'll get into that. I think we'll probably start with that big shoulder bitch. I mean, it's crazy. She has her own day on this channel. Every Tuesday is Big Tongue Tuesday because she's got a big tongue in her little mouth. And I mean, how does she has her own day here. Now she's going to have 2 days? Jeez. What's up, Narcos Clips? Good to see you. TLC is me. Summer's in the house. Hey, Jude. Good to see you. Yeah, sorry about that. My producer's screaming into my ear. No, she's still a useless bitch. Okay, roger that. I misread the memo here. Damn. Well, at least QB took some time off to spend with her family for... Hold on. Nope, my producer's telling me, nope, she's still a fat loser that sat on a shit chair getting high for a whole week straight for the holidays. Never mind, man. Well, looks like not much has changed. New year, same goons. You know what I'm saying? Let's check in first with Marlo Anderson because we're not going to let these useless demons from the pits of hell ruin our day. Let's see here. Oh, this is a fun one. What do you got for us, Marlo?
From sentient robots to grand space operas, today we celebrate the genre that dares to ask the question, what if? January 2nd is National Science Fiction Day. This specific date was chosen by fans to honor the birthday of the legendary Isaac Asimov, one of the most influential writers in history. Asimov did more than write entertaining stories. He was a visionary who accurately forecasted the rise of robotics, the internet, and even handheld calculators decades before they actually existed. Science fiction has always served as a literature of ideas, pushing the boundaries of technology and human morality. Today, we celebrate the creators who inspire us to reach for the stars and imagine a world beyond our own. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Thanks, Marlo. You're the man. All right, let's see here. Let me get rid of this. What do you guys want to start with? I'll leave it up to you. I've got a couple hours to burn with you, and I do intend on coming back tonight. Since I've been MIA for a couple of days. Let's see. First things first. We need background music. I mean, there we go. Should we start with nonsense? Should we start with the buzzard? What do you think? Should we screen snipe trash of stocks? What are we going to do here? Totally up to you guys. Hey, Spooky Sarah's back in the house. National Science Fiction Day. I mean, I wonder how they pick a day like this to be Science Fiction Day. You know, when I lived in Santa Barbara, at the county courthouse, Is it the county courthouse? I think so. Maybe it's just this city courthouse. In any case, it's this big, beautiful Spanish-style courthouse. I mean, it looks like a movie set. But in the summertime, they have movies. I think it's every Thursday. Free movies. They set up a projector. And one year, the whole theme was science fiction. I tell you what, it was a lot of fun going there and sitting a blanket in the lawn and watching a fucking old 50s sci-fi movie with half my neighborhood. Pretty cool, man, I must say. Isaac was my favorite writer growing up. Very cool. Let's see. I spaced out and already forgot when National Day. It's National, that's funny, Science Fiction Day. Scottish Bluebell's in the house. Good to see you. Good morning. Trash, huh? Dude, she may be one of the worst ones, and I'll explain to you why. Because, I mean, well, no, they're all pretty terrible. But at least the rest of them have some type of lore. You know, QB's the loudmouth crackhead that hurts children, you know, and Nonsense is the girl that, you know, harasses a family of someone who's passing away, you know. It's hard to pick out who's worst, you know. Was his is in the house. Hey, y'all listening while doing dishes. Combat Vet is in the house. So good to see you. I feel like it's been ages. It's only been like 48 hours. We might as well start with the buzzer. That useless bitch. Let's see here. Let me just pull that up. If we talk about if I show anything and review any nonsense today, it'll just be brief because, like I said, that big-shouldered bitch has got her own day on this channel. That's how terrible, that's how much of a piece of shit she is. That gives you any indication. So we're not going to give her 2 days here. No way. She's simply not worth that. So what we'll do is we'll just touch on her briefly. We got to talk about the crackhead, man. Holy shit. Let's see what she did. Well, I mean, I could go back to New Year's Eve and just go forward and talk shit on every single word that she has to say. But let's just start with yesterday because they came in thick as fuck with some weird narrative. Still no receipts. Rebecca Turner still has not shown receipts for the over $300,000 that she ripped everybody off of. Bitch thinks she's cute. She ain't cute. We will see those receipts, whether it be here on YouTube or in a courtroom. I promise you that. I put my name on it, actually. Let's see here. She's still hiding on her backup page. You think she spent any time with her family this holiday season? Because it seemed to me she was online the whole time. Hey Becky, how'd you have time to hang out with your family? Or is it true that your family just doesn't want to be around you? Yuck. It's probably the latter. I'm willing to bet. I mean, just by listening to the way you navigate this world. Did someone screen snipe B? I've done it in the past. She's a big baby. I know that some people were streaming her on Rumble, which is hilarious because, I mean, think about it this way. This is first of all, this bitch has got way too much time on her hands, primarily because she's alone in a trap house. So, I mean, what else do you have but, you know, time and cigarettes, right? Right, Ben? Am I right or am I right? Some people's life are that way. So it's just amazing to me that she has all this time to rumble and, you know, just be the, you know, our designated YouTube crackhead in our community. They use this whole Rumble thing to screen snipe people, and there's just like, are they so stupid that they think they're the only ones that could do that? Any one of us can do that. You could do that on a fucking Cricket phone that was made 10 years ago. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time before she gets a big, fat dose of her own medicine, and I'm here for it. I don't have the energy to do it myself. Got more important things to do, but I'm here for whoever is going to do that shit. Believe me. All right, let's see. It looks like she was, let me just double check here. It looks like she was on her main channel. Wow. Risking those strikes, right? Crackhead. Let's see. I'm going to search by Queen Bee. Dirty bitch. I mean, Queen B, 5150. B Tim has just been churning out the bullshit, man. I love it. Oh, she got rid of it. That's cute. Why not just get rid of it? Who has that Rumble link? Oh, look at that. She had a live stream. No, oh no, she didn't. Oh no, this is it right here. What the heck? How's this 7 hours ago? Typically, these are in order. So this is not the newest one. Oh wait, let me do it this way. Duh. I didn't go to her page. That's what happened. All right, so... Oh, look, she found another missing child to exploit. Oh, notice nobody's cheering because there's... Also, please take note of this, guys. You wonder what... Okay, so there's a couple of reasons. That sloppy drug addict, she's not only just covering Brittany J because of the money. She's also covering Brittany J because she's a fucking garbage can that's terrible at YouTube in any way. So just screen sniping somebody and just growling as you get high, that's so easy, dude. You should not make $10,000, $12,000 a month doing that. That shouldn't even be a thing. If you think about that, man, that's more than every single school teacher friend that I have. A crackhead on a shit chair makes more money every year than every teacher I know. Think about that for a second. I can't, it's terrifying. What an absolute, well, you know. What's up, Teaching 25? Hope everyone's good out there. I'm feeling good. I mean, I felt good the whole time. I just woke up at 11 o'clock and I was just like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I've had all kinds of New Year's Eve videos that I made too. So I guess I'll just throw them in the hard drive for next year. But what I was getting at here, you can clearly see she does it because she sucks at YouTube and nobody wants to watch her exploit another missing child. Nobody. This bitch makes a living off of this. Listen, this is a clear indication that people aren't watching, man. 2.9 thousand people. 2.9 thousand people. That's what my channel gets with 3,500 subscribers. I mean, what? Hey, Becky, what's going on, dude? Okay, but here's a better example. Let's Talk Drama, 7,000 subscribers. Chromapalooza, 5,000 views. Let's Go Bumbles, I bet I didn't see any of this shit. I don't know who in their right mind would watch that person at noon or midnight on New Year's Eve. Like, you might as well just go out back and hit your own knee with a shovel. It'd be better for you. Anyways, you see what I'm saying, guys. When she does drama, 11,000. Whenever she tries to exploit another missing child, 2.9 thousand. Listen, I'm fucking here for it, man. Yeah, I'm fucking here for it because these fucking tragedy pimps, these child exploiters should only get minimal views whenever they try to exploit a case. This bitch, these people, what they'll do is they'll go live not knowing anything about the story, and then they'll just depend on their chat to fill them in with a bunch of completely made up bullshit and misconstrued facts. It's a real dangerous thing. Spooky Sarah said, thought about emailing you yesterday to make sure everything was okay. A couple people did, and thanks everybody who did that. I didn't respond to everyone just because it was so many people that's been emailing me recently. But I see you, and I do appreciate it. I'm fine. I mean, I've been eating and sleeping like a little piglet, dude. And then that's what, when it's cold like this, that's all I really want to do. Finished up the painting in the couple days I took off, and it's maybe one of my best. It's crazy. This particular painting has already got a buyer, and I've been working on it for 6 months. I mean, but I'm sitting here looking at it. It may be one of my best paintings ever. All right, let's get into this shit. But yes, I'm okay, and I hope you guys are as well. I heard our friend PJ had a brutal loss in her life just yesterday morning. So if you see her around, take it easy on her. I haven't spoken with her, so I'm not going to share her private information. But please know that we got your back 100%, PJ. PJC. If you need anything, just email me. I know she's got my email, and be gentle on her. It's a big deal what happened to her. I'm not going to discuss her private business, but she did lose a loved one, so please keep her in your mind and your heart. Spooky, I sent him an email too. Yeah, Teaching did as well. I tell you what, it's a nice feeling whenever I just say, fuck it, I'm not doing it today, and then people, check in with me. It's a nice thing. Sometimes it's hard to get back to everybody. No, I'm not showing the painting here because these people will use it for a thumbnail. I'm not stupid. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. I won't be showing you pictures of my family, my pets, my yard, none of that, because Queen Bee has these nasty low-life bitches that will come to your hometown and crawl into your existence. And now I don't want to have to hurt anybody, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, that's not for YouTube. I mean, I'm not going to put my artwork online to get critiqued by a woman that chokes her children. It's out of the question. She considered her own stink and figured out. Let's see. Oh, God. She uses like knife fight music. Oh, geez. Just completely fried vocal cords, man. How much hot smoke can you pour into your throat, girl? Jeez. Imagine starting a live stream like that, dude. Jeez, oh, Pete. This dude is cooked. That dude is cooked. Hold on, let me see. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Nomad Wheels is in the house. Nomad Wheels 76. Captain Dummy 1111. All right. Let me share this shit. She just starts her live stream. All right, so the title of this live stream is Missing 5-Year-Old Boy. Oh, there she goes again. There she goes again. Latching onto a missing child case as if she gives a flying shit about children. I mean, are we kidding each other here? Hey, guys, we're not going to let this fucking heifer climb her little chubby ass into the window of another missing child's family. We're not going to do it, are we? No, we're not. Let's see what she talks about with using clickbait of a missing 5-year-old boy, as bait. Let's see here. I'm sure she's going to be professional and gentle. The families may be watching since she put their son on the fucking thumbnail. But let's have a look, huh? Hey, Spudler, good to see you. D-Bucks fan, good to see you as well. Sorry if I missed anybody. So good to see you all. Yes, and Happy New Year.
Covering it. The fence, into the woods. And there was a couple of them.
I'm just trying to get at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, I know, Beaches. I'm not talking about her right now.
For fuck's sake. I know, Beaches. I'm not talking about it right now. Dude, she's your entire fucking business model, you fucking idiot. I'm not talking about it right now. That's like the Hamburglar not talking about hamburgers.
What's happening, guys?
This whole what's happening? That's, you know what, I gotta be honest with you, probably the least ladylike thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, this dude just, what's happening? What's happening is you're fucking struggling on the last 14 brain cells that you have left in your head that you haven't destroyed with drugs. I mean, that's just one of the things that's happening. You're collecting money from your fucking super chats to pay for child support. That's happening. I mean, what's happening? Your fucking ashtray's full. That's what's happening. What the fuck?
Yo, what's happening, guys? What's going on?
What's going on is you're sitting in a room with a full shit chair. What's going on? What's happening?
We coming on here to talk about this little boy that's missing.
Oh, it sounds like your fucking teeth are missing.
Oh yeah, I know Beaches. I'm not talking about her right now though.
No, but you're thinking about her, huh? You obsessed stalking ass pig.
I don't give a fuck what she's talking about right now.
Oh yes, you do. It's your business model. It's the entire business model for your garbage ass channel currently. It was BHB, now it's Brittany J. Any questions? The fuck? I don't give one single solitary fuck. Well, yeah, you do. It's your entire business model. It's like having a fucking ice cream shop and not caring about ice cream. Crazy bitch.
She can fuck right off. I'll deal with her another time.
You ain't gonna do. Hold on a second. She ain't gonna do shit. What do you mean I'm gonna deal with her at a different time? You ain't gonna do shit. You know why you're not gonna do shit, Miss Turner? Because you're all fucking bark and no bite. You're the human equivalent of a full poo-poo chair. Also, why do you wear a full diaper? I mean, why do you sit on your poo-poo chair with a full diaper, with your sunken eyes and your full ashtray? I'll deal with her later, dude. You're gonna deal. You can't even deal with your own fucking trap house, dude. Deal with it later. But hey, for real, I mean, all jokes aside, it's one thing like stalking, harassing other YouTubers like these people do. But let's just if they want to do that, fine. Your QB is nothing but a drama channel. She doesn't really have much else to offer than her gravelly voice, her bad opinions, and her just fucking volcano of lies and defamation. We've established that. That's just a fact. Anybody that has anything counter to that fact, you go ahead and email me and we'll have that debate. But I'm just telling you, she's an absolute piece of shit. So if she's going to be drama, stalking families, sending people to hometowns, threatening to beat up pregnant women, just like the way she lives her life, that's fine. That's fine, because ultimately, at least she's not being a tragedy pimp and exploiting missing or deceased children. And here she is trying to do that as well. Well, bitch, we're not going to let you do that. Just so you know. I'm not going to show you any of the coverage that she did here, but I'm sure it was absolute garbage, because the quality of content from this person is just about as low as it gets here on YouTube. That's right. Queen Bee is absolute trash.
This little boy, it's sad as hell. This little boy's been gone. So check this out, y'all.
I mean, straight up tragedy pimping. Tragedy pimping 101.
We already know how custody cases go, right? We know what.
Please don't talk about custody cases, Rebecca. I mean, you're right in the middle of one yourself, you dizzy bitch.
Time it is. We know how custody cases go.
You're learning right now, in real time, in real life, what custody cases are all about. So yeah, we get it.
So mom has full custody of these two little boys, right? Mom's got full custody.
Right. We're not going to listen to any of this, dude. If this is her whole thing, we'll check out the New Year's Eve stream, because she's a fucking drama pimp. She's a violent, drug-addicted, fucking hobbled goon of a human being. There ain't no fucking way that she's going to climb into the window of the family of another missing child. Not on my watch. I mean, there'll be 1,000 people contacting them saying, hey, do not deal with this person. This is why. Insert criminal records, insult insanity. So yeah, that's a big no-go, big dog. Not going to happen, Queen. Just so you know. And that is something also I'll put my name on it, I fucking promise you.
That it's so fucking blurry, but you know what I mean? It's
just constantly, you know what I'm saying, right? So you know what I'm saying. She doesn't. Who is feeding information into her ear? I'll wait for Headstones to cover this to watch it. I'm sure she will. Let's see. So that was it. That's why she couldn't get 3,000 people to watch her, because she shouldn't be doing true crime. She is a criminal. I mean, what the fuck, dude? You have a lifetime career criminal trying to cover true crime and befriend family members of missing children. Oh, that's a big no-go. I mean, especially since you're demonstrating that you're not a decent person, not a good mother. I mean, what are you worried about somebody else's kids for? Why don't you fucking worry about your own? Speaking of kids, I know it'll come on Tuesday whenever I cover nonsense, but that's that Dizzy bitch. Let me tell you something. She's bringing up some fucking false narrative that somebody attacked Ricky, the fat bitch racist, children or family or whatever. That's never happened. That's never happened. It's just there's a lot of people. Most people believe that because of the character that she's demonstrated here on YouTube, that she in fact did not turn her pedophile husband in. It seems more like she protected him, and her mother or another family member turned him in. That's what I believe to be true. Although I think it's almost impossible to know for sure. But that's that. So in an effort to protect her little fucking or big racist friend, old Hitler Youth over there, nonsense, decided that it would be a good idea to just regurgitate some false narrative. I'm going to tell you guys a few things. Nobody knew who her pedo ex-husband's victims were until she told everyone. She did that herself. Her and her dizzy friend, Crack B. Those two shared all that information publicly. Nobody even knew who the victims of that man was. That's just the fact. So whenever you're saying, oh, people attacked Clue's daughter, and listen, never fucking happened, man. If you're going to say that, go ahead and show receipts for that. I promise there are no receipts. I've never seen anyone go at her family at all. In fact, 100% of the information about her family that I've seen on YouTube has come from her disgusting pig mouth or QB's disgusting ashtray mouth. You understand what I'm saying to you? So nonsense, in an effort to try to protect her fat, disgusting, racist friends, they're trying to make them a victim. They're not a victim. They never were. In fact, this shit's over a year old. They're just bringing it up because they got nothing. They got nothing. What's up, Queen Bella? Good to see you. Jenny's in the house. Bud's girl, Scottish. Buzzy has a voice for print journalism. Seriously, she's got a face for the radio. Larko says the lies are spreading. The lies they are spreading is going to get someone hurt real bad, and that will be on them. Yeah, I mean, if someone comes at me or threatens my family, they're getting fucked up. And I don't care. You could say what you want. You can have Rowley sit over there and talk about blowing people. You could do whatever you want. But you come around here and you're getting fucking stomped. Metaphorically, of course, because I won't even have to touch you. Let's see here. So that was her live stream. And hopefully, fingers crossed. Yes, prayers for PJ. Is she in the house? I doubt she's here. She's probably obviously has way more important things to worry about. But keep her in your thoughts. I mean, it's a big deal, guys. Let's see. Captain Dummy says they will all be clinging on to this case because it's, I hate to say it, but it's messy. Well, they thrive. Remember, Rebecca Turner survives. I mean, the meat and potatoes of her clandestine little shit pot over there that she calls open panel, the whole thing is predicated off of capitalizing, making financial gain off of other people's pain. Again, prove me wrong. If you know something to be true that counters that opinion, please let me know. I'd love to have a spirited debate about it. But the fact of the matter is, she is someone that she harvests people's agony like an actual demon. She makes a living. That is to say, the money that she uses to get high, the money that she uses to put into her gas tank, the money she uses to get her nails done, and everything, every single dime, penny that she spends in this world is all made off of hurting somebody as much as possible or exploiting someone else's pain. That's why they're tragedy pimps. That's why they're child exploiters. That's why they shouldn't be friends with missing children's families. In particular, Queen Bee. I mean, she's a lifelong violent career criminal that neglects her own family. So why the fuck would she? Who would go to her as the voice of reason for anything? For anything. You'd be better off going into your woodshed, picking up a hammer, putting your hand flat on the fucking workbench, and just bashing your own hand with a hammer. I mean, that is better for you than hanging out and listening to Queen Bee. That's just a fact, dude. I mean, think about that for a second. Happy New Year, Jackie. Good to see you. Holly's in the house. Good to see you. Hope everyone's well. I popped over to her channel. She was so busy making up stuff about Brittany to encourage hate in the chat. She totally missed the ball dropping. Oh, no shit. That's kind of funny. So in a lot of ways, the way I've been thinking about it is like, if this sloppy maniac is focused on me or Brittany J or whoever the enemy of the day is, whatever the daily distraction is to make people forget about the fact that she ripped all them off of $300,000, so long as she's doing that. I mean, obviously Brittany could take it. I could take it. Anyone else she tries to go at, because it's like, wait a minute, who is this dumb? What makes her think she could tell anybody what to say or do? She's worse than everyone here. That's the vibe. But as long as she's coming at us, then at least people want to watch that, because that's all she has to offer is some growling drama and a bunch of idiots on panel. Here's the silver lining. If she's doing that, then she doesn't have time to exploit a missing child. See that? And her own audience is telling her to her face by the numbers talk and bullshit walks, man. The numbers are saying people do not want to see you cover a true crime case. Of course, she'll double down just out of spite, but we'll just have to keep tabs on that, because whenever these people start getting crazy, we'll have to once again remind the world that these aren't people to be taken seriously. They're not advocates. Oh my God, could you imagine? Narcos clips, I couldn't agree with that more. Clue is a weak human being, both mentally and physically. I mean, the sad fact is, with the way she lives her life, we're all gonna outlive her. So like, we're gonna have to witness people saying, oh, she was the greatest person ever. She wasn't. She isn't. She never will be. She's just a trash ass. That's it. Let's see. Trash ass, the lies they're spreading. Yeah, I agree with that too. Same here, because my family is crazy like me, and we will wear orange. We don't care. We don't care. Come for one of us, see what happens. Exactly right. She creates tragedies to pimp. Well, I don't think she created this specific missing child case, but you notice that she knows what gets people fired up. So right about this little boy, and it's so sad. It's so sad, y'all. Let me light this blunt. We'll get into it. I mean, sad people don't celebrate by getting high. I don't know, man. You call me crazy, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Boston's in the house. Good morning. So good to see all of you. Froggy says, I think she's trying to squash the rumors about the video. Well, here's the thing. Is everybody listening? Rebecca, I know you're listening. Oh, well, you will whenever you wake up. I'm sure you sleep till noon, like a fucking real deadbeat. And in any case, it kind of looks at this point, and it couldn't be, because she's such a fine, upstanding citizen, right? But it definitely looks at this moment as if Queen Bee is distributing video of a half-dressed child. So, I mean, isn't that like that's a crime. That's a crime. So what would have to happen is the feds would have to go give her a little knock, knock, knock on the door, confiscate all her electronic devices, and find out exactly what this sick bitch is up to. Does Timmy have a copy of it? Queen Bee, please tell me you're not distributing videos of half-dressed children. Because, I mean, I got to be honest with you, at this moment, that's exactly what the fuck it looks like, dude. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Mitten Mama. You useless troglodyte bottom feeder. Man, I tell you what, they really do latch onto these mentally ill people and use them as tools, don't they? I think that she still has that video. I think she does too, and I think she's sending it around to other people. I think Clue has it. Her and Cletus probably. I mean, listen, do you want fucking perverts like Clue and Cletus to have a video of your child? I don't know. Maybe it's time to contact the feds and figure out what's going on here. Because I know for sure, I don't think there's even any debate. It's against the law to distribute or disseminate a fucking video of a half-dressed child. It doesn't matter whose child it is, and it also doesn't matter the circumstances at all, Rebecca. You're trying to go to a federal penitentiary, aren't you? That way you can have a TV. Is this crackhead going to be going live from fucking a federal penitentiary with her little ramen and her? I don't think you could smoke in prison anymore. I think that she would probably shrivel up and pass away if she couldn't smoke at least a pack a day. Let's see. I did say, what's up, Shayna? Good morning. Good to see you. Who else we got? Yeah, just scooting. We'll watch and see where she goes with this. I'm sure it's nowhere good. Meow OG 1111. Good to see you. C65, good to see you as well. Opal Sisk is in the house. Look at all the badass people. Mitten Mama told her to hang on to that video when it came out. I have the clip with that chat. Wow. QB distributing videos of half-dressed children. I mean, look, threatening to fucking beat up pregnant women, selling liquor to kids, like distributing narcotics to your fucking neighborhood. And now, see, Sam? Congratulations, QB. You're the worst person here. Fuck. And be Tim, dude. Be Tim. Someone's gonna knock that little weasel boy out, man. I just hope I get to see a clip of it. He deserves it, man. He just. But hey, ultimately, it's all been a convenient distraction from Queen Bee not having to show her receipts for the $300,000 that she ripped all of you off of. So there's that fun fact. Pamela's in the house. Good to see you. I'm just scooting to see who I missed. White boy did phone calls from jail. He does seem like somebody that belongs in a cage with his melting head. Why does his head look like it's melting? It looks like he wore a fucking Michael Myers mask one Halloween and experienced a terrible fire, and now it's just part of his face. I don't understand it, dude. Fuck that guy. Enjoying life. Good morning to you. Thank you, Scottish Bluebell. We are 4 away from our super chat goal. Again, our goal is if we meet the goal, we will have a call-in show later this week. Could be good guys calling in. Could be the bad guys. It's always fun, though. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Thank you so much. Let me see. I've been doing this thing where I'm trying to do something and like if it's a touchpad, I'm trying to press on it and like my body like lurches and like taps the wrong place. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's so frustrating, especially if you're on chat. I don't end up deleting someone's shit. But what I was trying to do is this. Oh yes, I wanted to thank Bud's Girl also for becoming a member. So cool of you. I appreciate it. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Let me play Scottish something really quick for that. I got something for you. All right, let's see. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to play you the Happy New Year's video that I didn't have a chance to play because I didn't go live. Check, babe. Better late than never. I can't even tell you how much time it took to make that video. It's ridiculous. Like there were no firework noises. There was, I had to do each, and it's such a pain in the ass. So I made it. I figured at least show it one time. I know I'm 2 days late to the New Year's, or 1 day late, but I do hope you guys have the best New Year's Eve ever. I reckon Rebecca would look great in an orange jumpsuit. Yep. You know what they say? Orange is the new crack. Let's see. Okay, you just know this is a troll right away. Catch me if you can. 233. Okay, so people are aware of the half-dressed video of a child. Here, oh, maybe it's not a troll. Here's the question: as a community, we are all well aware who's going to be the effort? Question mark. Are we just going to sit and talk about it? Well, that's what I'm going to do because I'm a YouTuber, and that's typically what people do on a YouTube channel, right? Talk. I mean, do you want to dance about it? Because I'm down with that too, but I just need some time to wake up and maybe do some stretching. I've been doing everything I can here to fight against what these fucking nasty goons do. Part of that is talking about it, yes. Well, also, catch me if you can. Guess what you're doing? You're just talking about it. So there's that part too. I mean, just to be clear. Me, I'm going to do everything I can to make aware, at least the families of missing children that this hog tries to latch onto. You can let them know. You can let the local authorities where the case is happening know. You can do that. There's so many more things you could do that are, more worthy and more impactful than just talking. But I mean, I'm sitting here in front of a microphone. I mean, it's not a cooking show. So yes, I'm going to talk about it.
Hold on, Pebbles. Which one, baby? Slow down. Which one? What you mean OEs? I don't know what you're talking about. OE.
All right, I really don't want to see any of this. None of this, not here. It's not what I do here.
Tragedy pimping since been pimping.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Tragedy pimps since been pimping. Her brain is so wrecked from narcotics that she doesn't realize whenever she says shit like that it's a self-descriptor. That's, I don't know. It's kind of artful. It's kind of like an art piece, like some odd Austrian artist would poop in a glass jar and put it in a gallery like it's art. That's the kind of art it is. I can't even believe that she just said that.
As we started talking about it and fucking word got out, they were.
Oh God, she said we started talking about it. Word got out. She thinks she's a news organization. Hey QB, it was a national fucking story. You just played a news clip, dude. It's not your story. It's not your missing child, you fucking weirdo. That's the problem. She actually thinks she's the only person covering this. Go into YouTube and put the name of that missing child in the search bar. You're going to find 10,000 videos. She thinks that she's the proprietor of this specific tragedy pimping fucking possibility. Hell to the no, lady. What garbage, dude. Why don't you worry about your own children first there, Rebecca, for fuck's sake.
We're going to be on it. Tragedy pimping since been pimping.
I mean, listen, when someone tells you who they are, believe them.
We knew it was coming for sure.
Dude, your children in the background screaming for food. Are they okay?
Hold on, let me.
Did one of her kids just call her a fat ass in the background? That's funny. What a fat ass.
See here.
Catch me if you can. I gotta be honest with you. I could give two shits if you're a troll or not. I hope I answered your question. Good morning, Marlena.
Okay, the one I thought was the wrong one, Pebbles. Let me see here. Let's turn this on.
The right one, Pebbles. I mean, look, Hey, there is a silver lining here. This asshole tries to exploit and tragedy pimp, and not even 3,000 people show up for it. She goes at Brittany Jade, makes lies, goes at me, makes up lies, 11,000 views. So hey, her own chat is telling her what they want to see and what they don't want to see. And what they want to see is her to continue to stalk a stranger's family. What they don't want to see is her exploit a missing child. I mean, are we seeing the only sign we've seen in years in like any kind of moral fiber in the chat of the Hive? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But she just made the proclamation that she is in fact going to latch her fucking ashtray mouth onto this case and make as much money off of it as possible. Remember, this is vital to the operation and understanding what happens here. If she doesn't make money off of exploiting a child, she ain't going to do it. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Aunt urges prayers for missing 4-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, imagine a fucking godless heathen like QB sitting there talking about praying. Could you imagine? Do you pray at the shit chair or what, dude? I'm calling bullshit. But I don't want to hear any of her narrative. Of course, she's done zero research. I promise she hasn't read any articles. She probably can't read. Let's keep it real. She's just depending on small local news organizations because they won't strike her broken ass channel. I mean, it's so pathetic, man.
The sheriff's office says he was reported.
We're not going to watch any of that because I don't do that kind of stuff here. I'm not going to make money off a missing child. Never going to fucking happen, man. I would rather, like I said a few minutes ago, go into the work shed, put my hand flat on the table, and pick up a hammer and just bash it a couple times. In order to make money off a missing child case, you have to have no morals. And, you know, exactly perfect for the Hive. Cluminati. So I didn't get what I wanted here. Let's see how she ends her live stream. She started by just growling into the microphone. Let's see how she ends it.
Casey, I was just thinking the same thing.
She was thinking. Now we know she's lying.
Just thinking the same thing. So I'm sure this case is going to blow up. Mark my word.
Blow up. Blow up, she says. This case is going to blow up. Mark my words. Huh. Wasn't that peculiar? She's counting on it. I mean, 4th of July is coming soon. Who's going to pay for those blunts? Why not just make it off the back of a missing child, huh, Rebecca? That's okay. As you tragedy pimp, we'll call you out. You know, like you guys used to do to people that were exploiting cases. Now you're the exploiter. Whoopsies. That must be frustrating, though, to like pretend to be a good guy and then everyone realizes all at once that you're a piece of shit bad guy. That's stressful. What's up, Grandma Sherry? Happy New Year. Marlena. Narcos says, I'm also getting tired of Aries thinking he's a great troll. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Aries? I only fuck with the real people around here. I don't know any Aries. Yes, Happy New Year to you as well, Marlena. Thank you so much, Opal. That's very sweet of you. Working towards that goal. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate that. You know, I'm not going to lie. Some days I feel like I'm doing it all for nothing. But other days I feel good about it. It's just what it is. Let's see here. Blue says, Sinner, yeah, talk about it all or whatever you know. Roger. Aries is the dork Narcos. I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeah, I mean, it looks faintly familiar, but they're no chatter here, are they? Let's see. I'm just scooting to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be brought out. I agree. All right. So we are partially on the same page, but it also needs to be handled. Well, what do you recommend? I mean, you're telling me about what you're doing is you're talking to me about a problem that I just stated. Like, I'm already aware of the problem. What we need, friend, is solutions. If you got some of that, hit me up at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com and we will change the fucking world together. I mean, I'm out of ideas. What do we do? I mean, I think if someone's passing around a video of a half-dressed child, I mean, contacting the feds and making them aware of it would be the first thing to do. But then they're like, oh my God, you're going real life. What's more real life than passing a video around of a half-dressed child of one of your pretend YouTube nemesis? Like it doesn't matter what context you have that kind of shit in your, why you have that in your hard drive or why you're sending it to your friends. It doesn't matter. None of why circumstances do not dictate the law. They don't. It's just against the law to do that. And if she's doing that, she belongs in a fucking cage with the rest of her family. That's just how I feel about it. But it also needs to be handled. And you have no clue what I'm willing to do. Well, I mean, listen, what I'm not willing to do is have someone in my chat making proclamations of these actions that they're going to take, because I don't know who the fuck you are, and I'm not in coordination with you or whatever kind of cockamamie idea that you've cooked up to stop any of this from happening. If there was an easy, rational way to do anything, get anything done, don't you think it would have fucking been done already? And now you say you're not a troll, 100% fucking troll. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Are you people? I mean, what's going on here? What are we really doing? Let me just take care of this before you start listing the things that you're going to do and then have these fucking the crackheads come at me. Look, he's letting people do in chat. So catch me if you can. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Fuck out of here, dude. You have no idea the lengths I'm willing to go. Whoa. Time out. Stop right there, because I don't give a fuck how crazy you are. I'm not interested what lengths. I'll go to the ends of Earth. Go ahead. Just do it somewhere else, because I don't need that here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy proposition. You've been here for 7 years. Well, now you're on Block Island. So I've never heard of you. Catch these nuts. So why don't you go over and cook and scheme and plot over somewhere, wherever you came from. Go the fuck back over there and change the world, because you're not doing it in my chat. That's for sure. In other words, get the fuck out of here. Narcos Clips, I don't have any clue what he looks like, but in my head, he looks like, I know so. Are you talking about Timmy? Go talk to Mitten Mama and ask her why she told QB to hold on to it. She better not call me a liar. I have a clip of her saying it. Send me that clip. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I know I have it too. I think listen, the phone that I was using to go live on before I got this new fancy Samsung S24, it was like I said earlier, you can go live on a 10-year-old fucking Cricket cell phone. And that's what I was doing until I got this phone. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, I probably have the clips in my old phone. But if the charging cord that plugs into the phone isn't just at the right angle, it doesn't charge, because, like I said, Cricket phone. So, but I gotta get all those clips onto a hard drive so I can, have them usable. Opal Sis, thank you so much. And I mean, look at the universe. Look what the universe does to us at the Lemon Grove. I just blocked someone for telling me, you have no idea how far I'll go. Well, don't tell us, first of all. Secondly, they just received a fucking gifted membership. Congratulations. YouTube, hashtag universe. That's fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Opal. Since been pimping, or something like that. Are we 13 again? Yeah, well, I mean, mentally, she's one of the most mentally undeveloped people I've ever listened to. Well, it's hard to tell. It's a twofer. What's going on with Rebecca Turner is not only have the drugs destroy her brain, but she wasn't that smart to begin with. So it's like having a shitty situation and dumping manure on top of it. Like, what the fuck? Good to see you, by the way. Oh, God, here we go. Well, this is going to be the last one I read, and they're now blocked because I already know what they're fucking... Some nutcase, some member of the Moo Moo Mafia that watches true crime cases and thinks to themselves, well, I love this missing child more than the parents do, so they can come to my house and live here, and I'll be their parents. Well, no, you won't. You fucking weirdos. Stay away from kids, all of you. But let's hear her out here. It's good to bring awareness. Yes, that's what I'm doing. But you put a but in there, didn't you? Fuck, that's why you got blocked. But as a community, I'm not part of your community. I don't even know who the fuck you are, in fact. So let's stop it with the community shit. We wouldn't be friends in real life. None of that. Stop it. What community? What community are you talking about? A bunch of fucking ghoulish ass vampires that stalk and harass people and there is no community here. If anybody disagrees with me, feel free to email me at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com and tell me all about it. This person is a right fighter. This person cares about this community so much they'll do anything. Nobody's ever heard of them. So I mean, that's like I don't know, man. But as a community, we can I tell you what, catch me if you can, .233. You send me a fucking email and you tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're going to, tell me what quote unquote we can do to stop it. Because if there was just a simple way to stop any of this, it wouldn't even be happening to begin with, silly. We have to ask a community protect what's good, what's right, be the effort. I mean, with all due respect, absolute sanctimonious bullshit. That's what that is. That's what that is. I mean, if you want to take some actions, do whatever you got to do. Just don't put it in my chat. That's all. The fuck, dude. Hey, Holly, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well. 2 away from our super chat. Cool. How cool is that? Pamela, wow, Mitten Mama really said that legally. She also said she had 5 others have video. Exactly. So does it look like Miss Turner is distributing a video of a half-dressed child, Brittany J's child? I mean, you go to jail for that. That's it. I mean, especially with her drug background and her violence background, she's going to go to her county jail. They're not going to be nice to her. She's going to have the book thrown at her. So good. But you know, I'm such an upstanding citizen. You know what I'll do? Once that crackhead goes back to jail, I'll put $3 on her book so she can get herself a couple packs of ramen. Because she belongs in a cage. I mean, it's really that simple. The missing child is 5, not 4. Yeah, I'll never go to QB for any factual information about a fucking active investigation. I mean, gosh, dang. I mean, could you imagine? But I don't have faith. If she doesn't bully people and keeps doing this, it's okay. What's up, Blue? Yes, Pamela, I will find the clip. Nonsense should give me her filing cabinet. Nonsense. Oh, I can't wait till Tuesday. I'm not even sure what you could say. It's just garbage, absolute garbage. Like all these women just sit around chain smoking and pretending that they have any experience. They don't. I mean, Nonsense's whole life experience consists of driving from one place, having QB pay for her fucking U-Haul, and now she's in a different place. That's it. That's her list of accomplishments. Nothing. Nope. Never went to college. Never traveled. Just sitting in the fucking desert collecting dust with the giant tongue. That's what Nonsense does. These people can say whatever they want, but I mean, if it's not true, then it's just simply not true. I see. There's a website you can contact regarding safety on YouTube. Creator safety. I mean, Miss Turner collecting videos and distributing videos of half-dressed children. It's not YouTube's problem. That's a federal law problem. You know what I mean? The dude had a bunch of. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Explosives in the home. I don't enjoy watching stuff like that. Call me crazy. I'd rather listen to music videos or stand-up comedy. I know a lot of you guys like latch on to missing children cases and shit like that. I don't do that. I don't think it's good for your head. Especially, I mean, just look at the main people that do it around here are garbage parents to begin with. So it freaks me out that they have any interest of the well-being of a stranger's child, but oftentimes they don't even take care of their own children. So don't listen to them. There are large, well-established true crime channels that would never do that. I recommend going to them, not these nickel and dime washed-up drug dealers. Why would you go to these people for information at all? They don't have any information. They don't have any kind of thoughts of their own. They just pull up news articles, or not even articles. They can't read. They just pull up news clips, media clips of other people talking about the case, and they sit there and get high. Stop making life comfortable for these people. What I'm saying is stop sending them money, super chats. Don't give them any support, and then they just go away naturally. Although I think with Queen Bee here, she's probably going to end up in jail before anything else, because I mean, you can't collect and distribute videos of half-dressed children. It's just against the rules, man. Moral rules, legal rules. It's something we all kind of suspected that she was doing anyways. How many people did she send that video to? And don't even try to convince me that, oh, Mint Mama was there and recorded herself. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Aries is goofy as fuck. You're not missing anything. Yeah, I don't fucking Aries, dude. I mean, they can't even spell their name right. Let's see. An impotent freak. Damn, you guys really don't like it. Aries changed her name every 2 weeks because some dumb long name. Yeah, let's see. Aries used to be a good person. Listen, man. Listen. This is the same shit they say about people that enact like mass casualty events. Oh, more pew-pews for the good guys, then they'll protect the good people, and they'll help eliminate the target. Where that's absolutely true, and I'm a huge Second Amendment proponent. But here's the thing: the good guy with the pew-pew is oftentimes, if you pay close enough attention, is oftentimes eventually the bad guy with the pew-pew. If that makes any sense. I mean, it's difficult. I think there should be more rigorous mental health background checks for people that are procuring weapons. Let's see. Aries used to be a good person. I saw him in chats like Brittany, Justin. I think they've been in here too, but I don't. It sounds more like a QB type person. I even think BHP now he's flipped and hangs out over there with idiots. Well, good. What I'm saying is the good guy with the compliments tomorrow can be the bad guy with the degradation. So don't get too complacent with people. I've made the mistake. I'm probably still doing it now, but I urge you not to. What's up, Headstones and Headlines? It says, just wanted to say hi. I'm literally cutting up a rug today. Oh, cool. I missed your live yesterday. I was out of the house and I wasn't in a spot where I could just throw in an earbud. Was Aries Pjork? Yeah, I don't know. Could never stand him along with Yep. Is it true that Yep is still around? Hey, great team. Is Yep still around? I mean, is everybody still friends with that person behind the scenes? Someone told me that. I was like, no fucking way, dude. I mean, I told him right to the face, I don't believe that. But just the fact that that's being spoken on that way, that's crazy, dude. You can't. Who's friends with Yep behind the scenes? Come on out, you dirty birds. If you don't know, Yep is some lady that tried to rip everybody off by saying she was passing away or had some fucking terrible ailment. Yeah, she had a problem, okay? It was an empty bank account. That's what it was. And they filled it up for her. That's crazy. Aries Aries has you in his mouth the most. He was everywhere now over there. He trolls Brittany and used her DV against her. Oh God. See, like I said, fuck that person. We don't have to give them energy. I'm only giving energy to those people that are here to win. Those that are here to do the right thing. Those who make the team stronger. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the bad guys. They're all bad. I mean, these people sit around all day obsessing over strangers' children, whether it be in beef, in drama, or whether it be in a missing child case. Like, it's weird. They're a bunch of baby sniffing fucking man haters. And I stand on that. If you disagree with me and you want to have a debate, feel free to hit me up at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. See, it says Jude, now Aries is something about steel toe boots. Yeah. I mean, how I deal with these people and the things that they say is I just don't watch them. I certainly don't read the chat. I mean, it's like a fucking prison yard. And that's not a cool hip thing, even though that's what her image is and her whole, I don't know, gross. These people are just so disgusting. It was just two boys playing and they have made it. Yes, exactly right. It's all Nonsense's fault because, like, well, not all her fault, but she's a big big problem. She's one of the people that push it the most, that is to say. And boy, listen, the elephant that's in Nonsense's room right now that she refuses to talk about. First of all, it's a big stinky elephant. It needs hosed off. It's probably hungry. It's guaranteed dehydrated. But that big fucking elephant that's sitting right in the middle of an imaginary island, the elephant in the room is racism. And a Nonsense looking like a full fucking Nazi youth, like a grown-up Nazi youth programmer, is going out of her way to disguise and avoid the fact that her 400-pound cross-eyed friend Cluminati, Ricky, right? She's a racist human being that hates black people because of the color of their skin. In fact, she said she wants to start a GoFundMe, blah, 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 send them back to Africa, blah, blah, blah. We know this. So anything she could do, now they're just running distraction from that. Well, Nonsense. First of all, nice try. Secondly, you support racist people. That I suspect that you're probably racist yourself. And I'm not making this up. This is your life decision, not mine, bitch. I mean, that's just the fact. So you can try to distract us. We could see the elephant on your island from the satellite, dude. So it's, I mean, just like your buddy Queen Bee's over there cooking up distractions so she doesn't have to talk about the $300,000 fucking dollars she ripped everyone off of. You don't have to talk about your racism if you're talking about, oh my God, look, Clue's daughter. Clue's the only person that's talked about her family. She's the only one. Her and QB, they're the only two. That's it. If anyone else has done that, go ahead and hit me an email at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com and prove it to me. Prove it to me that someone else has done that. I guarantee you it wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me. In fact, I didn't even know who her pedo ex-husband's victims were until she went and told her own business on a public platform. It's that simple. I ask again, what are we doing here? What is this? Is this some kind of prank? Olivia James, good morning. Good to see you. Let me just quickly get through chat. Aries King of conquering hairless douchebag. Boy, you guys are really fired up about this Aries dude. Oh, Michael Rappaport. Let me tell you. Are you guys familiar? You probably don't know. There's a stand-up comedian. He made a lot of bad waves when Kobe Bryant died. He made a Twitter post. It was like making fun of it. So he's been exiled in a lot of ways from the stand-up comedy world. That's what he is, a stand-up comedian. And what's his name? Michael Rappaport, the blonde actor, the Brooklyn blonde actor guy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, I guess Ari said something about him behind the scenes a couple days ago, and Michael Rappaport, being the Bronx bomber, the fucking the Brooklyn badass, whatever you want to call him, he ran into Ari Shafir and fucking smacked the shit out of him on site. He even said, Michael Rappaport said on his podcast, "It's on site when I see this dude. I don't care." And sure enough, at the Comedy Store, Ari Shafir came in and not one single word was spoken. He open hand smacked the shit out of the guy. That's amazing. Oh, you found it. Okay, Sinner. I would show you something about that, but I'm sure that's all copyrighted. Come on, that blurred pic. He is a llama. My dad is from New York, and he always says, "Get the fuck out of here." Let's see. I'm just scooting through chat, and we're Sinner a pinhead like Hellraiser. I think Olivia James is a new name. Welcome in. I know a lot of people disguise their names when they come in here because they don't want to get fucked with everywhere else they go because they support this channel. Well, it's a bummer for them because all those mistakes I made in the past, I've learned from my lessons. See, this is the year of 2026 is going to be the year of learning from your lessons. What we're going to do in 2026 is we're going to take all the lessons that we learned last year, and we're going to institute changes in our own selves and in the way we do things, and we're going to implement those in 2020. It's going to be, in other words, it's going to be a fucking amazing year, and I promise you that. We'll lose some friends along the way. We'll gain new ones. We may have, tragedies in our families. We may hit the lotto. In any case, it's going to be a fucking one. It's 2026 is going to be whatever you want it to be. If you're broke, start visualizing money, then start taking steps to go get your money. If you're neglecting your health, stop doing that and go do something that it's actually productive to your physical state. Stop making excuses for yourself. And I'm talking to myself when I say this. What's up, Sam Hill? Hell, good to see you. Good morning. Happy 2026. Hell yeah. Okay, serious that not one of us should tolerate children thrust in front of between feuding adults. Exactly. I'm still looking for an example of when I attacked anybody's family. I mean, QB says that same broken ass shit, and all I did was show a police report that she was threatening to beat somebody up. I mean, that's certainly not any kind of affront upon a minor. It's not calling anybody a fuck stick or whatever these people call it. None of that. I've never done any of that. Clue is the only person that she brought her own. You know what they do? They exploit their own families for attention. She brought her own story to YouTube and shared it with thousands of people. I've never done that. I've never told her story. I never discussed who her pedo ex-husband's victims were. None of that. But you know who has? Crack B. Clue herself. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Spooky Sarah's back in the house. Let me just get through chat. Rod, that's really disgusting, sending kids pics around of anyone. It was and a video at that. Not that it makes any difference at all, but there are strict, very clear fucking federal laws against doing what these people were doing. First of all, if someone ever sends you a video like that, what you do is you call the non-emergency number for your local police department. You have them show up. You show them what somebody sent to you. They may have to take your device for a few hours, half a day, maybe 48 hours, worst case scenario. They'll take your phone. They'll figure out, they'll do all the detective type work. And if there's a crime there, whether it be in Galesburg, Illinois, or Phoenix, Arizona, it will be determined. And then those losers will be in court. And then guess what? And then Rebecca Turner will have another news article for her local newspaper of her crimes. They just keep getting worse. And believe me, if she's comfortable with having shit like that in her hard drive, there's other stuff there too. I think the Fed should have a look and see what those things are. Sincerely. I'm not just being hyperbolic for the sake of it. That she needs to be investigated. Enough is enough. I mean, you're gonna have CSAM charges and IRS problems at the same time. Ugh. A decent person would have just deleted the video and never said a word about it. I agree. But QB announced that she had the video, all 2,000 of her weirdos in her chat. Yep. Well, I mean, she also went onto that panel too. They're trying to rewrite history. She's a sick bitch that asked for a video of a half-dressed child. She received that video. She was going to go live about it. And then for some reason, Cappy became the voice of reason and told her, no, that's a bad look. Voice for the voiceless. She already put it on her channel. So those of you guys, thinking she's a sweet old lady in a trailer doing crafts. She's not. She's a fucking psychopath like the rest of them. So, I mean, that's what that is. Most of the awful behavior, that is the most. You can't see Rod? I don't know why that is. Sam Brown says, the only thing I'm grateful for with her is that she had the momentary self-awareness to name her channel Nonsense. True that. I mean, what a useless... I mean, she was a useless piece of shit before it was confirmed that she supports racist people. Now, it's just like... It's like diarrhea on a shit cake over there. Peachy25, thank you so much. Sinner, it's going to be like dominoes falling, and I'm here for it. Absolutely, dude. I promise you. Look, I've lived life enough to know that people can get away with, you know, a lot of shit for a long time even, but it always catches up to you. Living your life like Rebecca Turner, collecting videos of children, you know, threatening to beat people up, sending the people to people's houses. That, yeah, look, man, it doesn't have legs. That is to say, you're not going to go on forever like that. Eventually, that whole thing collapses. I'm looking forward to the hive collapsing, if you guys didn't know that already. Because a couple of reasons, but the most important one is because fuck them. Froggy says, that's why I like you, Sinner. It's a break from true crime and drama. Yeah, I don't do it. I get bothered by listening to stories of children being hurt, man. I hate it. I hate it. I know it's happening. And listen, there's not one YouTube in this so-called quote-unquote community that is actually bringing awareness to these cases. You think anybody's bringing awareness here? No, they're making money off of it. It's not. I'm not offering a theory. I'm stating facts. That's just what it is. Tell me what benefit to a missing child case occurs when a violent crackhead covers the case. A woman that has no problem with hurting children, whether they be her own or someone else's. And I say that because she sold liquor to children. I mean, it's not good for children. So, I don't know. You tell me. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I know your actual name, but not your government name, but I know your screen name. I'm just afraid to say it because you sent it to me and told me who you were, but I don't want to sell you out. So I know who you are, but I'm not telling everyone. It's good to see you. I can't. It's really mind twisting. Yep. Sinner, I think it's women with empathy who like good true crime. Well, there is no good true crime around here. Everyone's making money off of it. Just by that being true, you can't be good. You can't have good intentions and give a shit about a kid that you're covering being missing if you're doing it for super chats. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if that's a scenario, then it causes people, just look at QB. It causes people to give proclaim false empathy and sadness and gaslight their chat into sending their money. In the meantime, they don't give a fuck if that child is ever found, ever. In fact, even more dangerous, they benefit. The longer the child is missing, the more they benefit from it. That's just a fact. So I need. So you think it's true? Women with empathy. Well, that's sexist as fuck because there are lots of dudes that watch true crime. But you think it's women with empathy that like good true crime? I mean, I don't want. I completely disagree. I think for the most part, women and men that are like obsessed and attracted to true crime in such a profound way, I think over 50% of them have unresolved trauma, and like there's a thing. Do you ever enjoy the sensation of heat and maybe too much, where I don't know how to explain it. That's what I believe to be true, and it's not even an insult to anyone, but I think take out the empathy part of that statement and put in trauma instead. I think you could be empathetic and still be dealing with unresolved trauma, but I don't know. Some people like to be gaslit. Some people watch true crime stuff that feel emotion. I'm not into any of that. I'm not going to lie and pretend that I am. And listen, there are tons of people with empathy. Hey, Jude, I hope you understand. I'm not saying that there isn't, but I don't think I disagree with your statement as a whole. Welcome to the Lemon Grove. Yes, thanks to. Oh, let me get that going for you. I can play you something here. Let's see here. What do we got? Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove. うございます。
You know, I was just over here talking, fucking muted. My bad. We have reached our super chat goal, so whoop-de-whoop. Let me know, you guys, if you want to do a call-in show on Sunday, or do you want to do it like Monday? We can't do it Tuesday because that's Big Tongue Tuesday. And depending on how it goes, we might do a Mushmouth Monday for Old Elevated Truth, because that dude, geez, man. What a complete failure. Like, he really thinks he's making ground here on YouTube. He's a fucking embarrassment, dude. Ugh. We'll look at some, I think, Kung Fu Ange, Tiny Dancer. Everybody's been clipping that fool. But let me, please hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's get to at least 100 thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. I'm looking at the fan funding so I can thank you guys before it goes away here. We got Buds Grow 817. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Scottish Blue Whale with the 10 pounds. Dang, that weighs almost 11, 12 American dollars, maybe even 13. If you don't know, British pounds are worth way more money than our American dollars. Opal Sis, good. Thank you so much for your super chat and gifted a membership. And we saw who got that. My new enemy. At least they think they are. I just don't have time for bullshit anymore. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I'm not going to get lost in the weeds. We got to stay focused. See, I agree with that person that catch me if you can in a lot of ways. But then you say some shit like, you have no idea how far I'm willing to go. Well, blocked. Goodbye. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They'll do a whole live stream about, look, he's got this real lifer doing stuff for him. No, I don't. No, I don't. If I need something done, I fucking do it myself. I'm not dependent on anybody. Holly, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, Teaching 25 Center. It's going to be like dominoes falling out. I'm here for it. Thank you so much for your super chat. Sam Brown, thank you so much. 5 pounds. Your Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em impression, almost as good as the banjo voice. I'm glad you like it, Sam. Happy New Year. Oh, look at that. Giving away their geolocation with a $4.99 British pound. Super. That's fucked up. Think about that. It tells it where in the world you are, or what denomination of money. That's not the right word, is it? No, that's for religion. Anyways, what kind of money you have tells what fucking continent you're on. That's fun. I didn't even realize that until just now. Although a lot of countries use the pound now. Sam Hill Hell, $10 super chat says cheeseburger on me. Awesome. I'm the cheeseburger when it's this cold. It's my least favorite cheeseburger weather, but it is chilly weather. So I made some venison ground meat chili. I tell you what, maybe the best chili I've ever made, and I'm not just saying that because it, to bolster myself, but the shit so good. 3 different types of beans. Fresh tomatoes. I mean, I made it from scratch. It's so good. It still smells. My house still smells like chili. We had a pork roast as well. Pork roast and sauerkraut. Hey Jude said, I'll email you the rest of my thought. Okay, please do. Hey Jude. I wasn't trying to go at you. I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to coddle anyone from now on. And you guys are smart enough and strong enough mentally to handle it. I get most frustrated with people, YouTubers on here manipulating people for money. It surely does frustrate me. So the only way I can fight against it, the only way that I can actually get anything done in that way is to not do it myself. It's that simple. No, I'm not going to be like they be. Yes, we reached the goal. And thank you so much, Hey Jude, for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat me to tell me something. I try to catch all the chat as it goes anyways, but I do appreciate it, and I look forward to your email. I'm behind in my emails, which is nothing new. So if you're trying to get something to me that's vital, you know, send it again. I know it's a pain in the ass and it sucks to have to do that. But to ensure that I get it, just send it twice, because I had so many messages over the holidays that I'm still catching up. People like that don't ever leave. True that. Cool. All right, let me scoot ahead here. The ability to change your YouTube name from Yep to whatever. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, but you can still track it back to the original URL, or your original account. That is to say, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Maybe, actually, I'll do it after this review. If you just type it, if someone changes their at 1,000 times, it doesn't matter. You can still type in their original at symbol into the search bar, boom, and there's their page. But Yep, I mean, if Yep was here conning people out of money, pretending they were sick with cancer or whatever, they're going to take precautions to make sure that it would just be a whole brand new account, right? I didn't really know Yep. She was friends with people that I was friendly with. That story still doesn't sit with me right. Like, but that's not my problem. I'm not going to cry over someone else's spilled milk, for sure. For sure, not going to do that. But but I'm just hearing grumblings that people knew what she was up to, but that she was being insincere in the way of garnishing money for this false medical situation. And some people, they call themselves good, were like protecting her. That's crazy, but not. Rod says, you know what? I'm so far behind in chat. I just got to scoot ahead. Patricia Burns is in the house. Thanks everyone coming in. I told Nonsense she's a racist and she blocked me. Well, I mean, you can't talk about the elephant in the room. Or she is the elephant's twin. No, she's more like a rhino. She's more like, she reminds me more of a rhino. Thanks again, Sam Hill Hell. I'm just scooting to see if I miss anybody. Racism is stupid. Never understood it. Well, people are naturally afraid of what they don't know. And let's face it, most of these people that are racist, they don't leave their holler. So I understand why it happens, because the people are weak and afraid. So instead of like facing their fear and learning about whatever they're afraid of, they just hate it instead. That's what it is. That's in a nutshell. That's what racism is. I mean, and then it progresses to a level where you start studying eugenics and proclaiming that Jewish people are inbred and all this other weird shit. Like they're just a bunch of crazy people. But you know, racism itself, it's one of the most simple things in the world. People are afraid of what they don't know. And it doesn't help that, you know, culture is driven into our heads, and you know, literature and film and even education has drilled into our heads that the darkness is to be equated with evil, you know, and it's a system, and we're just floating around in it. But let there be no question about it. The number one cause of racism, and it does escalate to the point where you're going to Klan rallies like Ricky the Racist would do, and you know, maybe racist tattoos put on your body like some YouTubers have. Like it progresses to actual hate, but it's made in a little. It's all sprouts from a tiny little fucking seed of fear. That's what it is. That's it. These people, they're afraid of what they don't know. They're afraid of what they're unfamiliar with, and instead of coping with it, they just hate it instead. It's actually the easier, you know, less intelligent way to handle the situation. Obviously, you look at the people, and in order to hate someone because of the color of their skin, you're usually not very bright. That's what it is. You're not going to find some genius who's anti-Semitic. You're just not. So, I mean, I'm not sure what else I can say about that. I've never. I know what you're saying is like it's so foreign to me to be that way, but I hope you understand that's how I think. Prove me wrong. Sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. I do think that racism is born out of fear. And like I said, it doesn't help that Hollywood and the music industry and you know, the way we just fill the jails full of everyone who's not white. I mean, the world, this country is telling you that it's okay to be racist because the country itself is racist. and what I say is that's the easy way out. Don't be such a scared little bitch. That's what I would say. I would say face your fears. I would say don't hate somebody that you don't know. All those things, you know. For anyone that doesn't know, Clue went on QB's panel and outed her daughter's trauma. I know people were begging her to stop, and the comments were just getting deleted. I was there. My comment was deleted. Oh shit, Pamela. I know Pamela did not used to like me. I don't know what I did or said to have her come around. She may still hate my fucking guts, but there she is, Pamela 1121. That's why I don't harp on you too much, Pamela, because it perplexes me. I don't know if you hate me or not, but I do know that you've been in some pretty dark places in the past. I've seen you around. No beef here. That's something else I'm doing this year. I'm letting bygones be bygones. If we were beefing in the past, I already let it go. If you don't want to forgive me, guess whose problem that is? It's your problem. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. I'm not dwelling in old beefs with people. I'm not mad at T-Roll anymore. Never really was. Any beef that's out there, you guys can just eat it because I'm not interested in I got way more important things to worry about. If I beef with someone, it's going to be for a specific reason. I'm just done with the nitpicky beefs with people. Patricia says, nobody would know anything about QB's daughter had she not tried to strangle her. Yep. So that's the reason folks know anything about her. I still don't know anything about her family. I don't give a fuck. My beef has always been with her. The police reports that I showed didn't show any children's names, and they wouldn't because you can't. They redact everything like that. She's still telling people that I FOIA'd children. That's not possible. That doesn't even exist. So, I mean, there's that. What can you say? Just a broken ass person, dude. All right, I'm gonna scoot all the way to current chat because my shit's far behind here. Marie, aka Purple Freak, gifted a membership. Look at that. Hey Jude got it. How cool. Now that's cool. Holly says, I enjoy local true crime stories. I have the silly feeling that one day I'm going to help solve one. I mean, you listen, it is true that there have been cases more recently in which people most definitely have worked in the social media space, podcast, deep divers, whatever you call them. The people, I'm not saying that you're not the smart person, but the people that do that are usually super intelligent. They're not the people that anyone around here watches. I mean, the true crime around here is garbage. I mean, it just is, man. There's no nice way to say it. People will go live about a case and they won't even know the age of the missing person, or they'll mispronounce the name. They'll say the wrong town and they'll just keep it moving. Like all these things are vital fucking information for a missing child case. And they'll go live, get high, and just drool on themselves and phone it in and just play Fox 13 and fucking out of Houston as content. It's not content, and it doesn't help the case. But don't let that discourage you, Holly, because you could, in fact, if you're taking notes and following these cases on from a more like studious position, like if you have good intent and you're not making money off of it, then you may actually one day solve a crime. I mean, it's been done before. It's just never been done by a loud crackhead like Rebecca Turner. So most use Euro. Well, I know I've been to Guernsey, and it's weird. Guernsey is one of the two British Channel Islands. Jersey and Guernsey are the two islands. They're known for cheese and World War II bunkers, really. But a beautiful, beautiful island. But they've got their own money, so you can spend the British pounds or whatever. I still get it mixed up, but you can spend the Great Britain's money in Guernsey, but if you take your Guernsey money to Great Britain, you have to exchange it. It was the weirdest thing ever. And that could be different now. It's been years. I just found it peculiar. It's like, oh, this little island has its own money. It's obviously part of England. Or it's part of, you know, I don't know. All right, scooting along. Nice dinner, add cornbread, crisp butter. Oh, yes, of course. You know, I need to make cornbread from scratch. I always use the mix. I mean, it's still delicious, but I'd like to see what it's like. You know, hold on a second. My kitty's scratching at the door to get in. I'm busting into the room like a freaking bottle rocket. Sheesh. What's up, Gigi? Dillagaff in the house. Good to see you. Exactly. They have to make a new account. Yeah. And I'm sure she already has. Yep, started that con over in DC on MGLs. Oh, really? So what? How did she go from MGLs to? Never mind. Don't answer that. I'm no longer interested in how these people all know each other. Yep, heard a lot of people, including me, lots of victims. Unfortunately, you sent her money too. I never became friends with her. Not ever won any single message. Now I know there was a very short window of time where I was defending Gina Diamond. Boy, was that a fucking mistake. But I was defending Gina Diamond, and Yep was friends with her, and not always, but often had positive, polite things to say to and about me. But I never knew them. I probably would have sent the money too, and that's the fucked up thing, because like I try to help out as much as I can. I'm just thankful that I did not do that. But here's a fact: if people knew that she was ripping people off for months before she got before they brought it up, that's terrible. Also, if she's still around and the people that called her out are now friends with her and they know she's back here, that's a problem too, man. But guess what? None of those problems are our problems. It's their problem. Make it their problem. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Queen Bella. I've been burned a couple of times here too. I put out her real life name and I don't regret it. I'm still getting shit for that. No, fuck her. No, she's talking about Polly. I'm like 8 minutes behind in chat, so bear with me. I do want to have this conversation because I found it important. It's dangerous because your best friend on YouTube today could be the person that's fucking faking cancer tomorrow. Like it's terrifying, man. I live in College City, so I meet people from around the world, and I love it. I did for many, many years. Well, Pittsburgh's a college town too. I mean, we have just about every ethnicity that there is in this city, and I love it. In fact, there's this little restaurant. I think they've closed down now. It was more like a stationary food truck than it was a restaurant, to be honest. But it was right by Pittsburgh University of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. It was called the Conflict Cafe. One of the most original ideas I've ever seen for a restaurant. Essentially, I think they were a Kuwaiti family that owned it. But what they would do, they became American citizens. So it's not, they're not, nefarious people. I don't even want to talk about immigration with you guys. I get so fucking frustrated and pissed off. Anyways, what's up, Kat? The name of this place was the Conflict Kitchen. And they would their menu would change depending on who the United States was at war with. It sounds crazy, but I mean, where else do you get to have, Iranian food? Where else do you get to have Afghani food? Pretty cool, man. Pretty fucking cool. Sam says, I have friends of different cultures, so it's so rewarding if you enjoy learning cool stuff. Exactly right. And just words, you know what I mean? We learn so much just in chats from, just people in Great Britain telling us silly Americans, oh, this is how we use this word. It's even more intense whenever you become friends with someone from a different culture, whether it be their religion that you didn't understand or where it be, why do I see this fabric pattern often worn by your people? What is this? And it's the traditional this or that. You learn so much to learn. Listen, you can't learn it all in one lifetime. So, I mean, what I would recommend is learning as much as possible. And then before you know it, if you have hate in your heart and you start learning about other cultures, before you know it, you won't even notice it happen. But before you know it, naturally, your racism and your idiocy and your ignorance fall away. It's almost like a magic trick. It does take some effort. You may have to learn how to read if you're unsure how to do that. But that's it. That's the bare minimum requirement. That's all it really takes to become a decent person. Maybe read some literature, read some things about philosophy, read about civil rights. And then this is where it gets scary. Take a risk and go out and get out of your comfort zone and go mingle with these cultures and understand what they are. If you just sit at home and get drunk or high and listen to shitty country music and complain about how everyone who's not white in the world is the problem, then the fact of the matter is you're the problem. So, I mean, if you're okay being the problem, be the problem. Plus, food from around the world is yummy. Absolutely. Teaching says, Sinner, you and Brit's channel are a safe place for me. It's nice to not have to worry about y'all saying anything racist. That's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I mean, and here's the fucked up part. Like, I listen to stand-up comedy. Like, there's so many funny racial jokes, but you can't even joke here. You know what I mean? I can't tell joke A because everyone would get upset about it and be like, look, we knew it. But there is a grace to be shown for comedians, and that's a safe place too. But the thing is, half of these YouTubers that are fighting each other are like clan members. So it's not the same thing, you know? And believe me, there's even worse organizations than the Klan out there, if you can believe that. A nonprofit organization is the Klan. They don't have to pay taxes, dude. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my fucking entire life. Let's see. Blue also has said Brittany exposed her daughter, but she actually did because you can't get kids' info. Nobody here knew. Exactly right. Exactly. I made a video. Yeah, here, I might as well just play it. I made a video, and this was the video they gave me hell for. First of all, when I posted the video, QB had a fucking aneurysm because she's always had a hard on for me, and she thought that I was using a photo of a child. The photo in the video is not the photo of a child. It's Ricky, or the racist Rotunda herself. It's a mugshot from, I think, her fist fighting a police officer. Who knows what these white trash asses? But that's what it is. And I'm going to play that video right now. For this video has gotten more attention. It got more attention since I privated it than it did the whole time I had it. My allegation, my theory is that Cluminati, in fact, did not turn her pedo ex-husband in. And I base this off of all the lies that she tells, how she lives her life, the words that come out of her face hole. All of it. That's how I came to that conclusion. She seems like someone that wouldn't turn a pedo in. That's my opinion. I have every right to it. I know you're gonna be like, oh, I can't believe Sinner said that. That's how I fucking feel. Do you want me to fucking lie to you people and be like, oh, she's a victim too? And no, I don't believe that she is. I think she's a terrible person. Absolutely. And nobody knew who the victims of her pedo ex-husband were until she told them. Nobody knew. It's, guess what? Not fucking knowable. How would I know that? I didn't know that. She told everyone that. Let's look at the video though. I think you'll see. Actually, I'm gonna pull up someone else first. Let's just finish her and see what the hell she has to say. Let's do it right and keep it so it's not all scattered brain. Let's see how she ends this tragedy pimping missing child exploiting live stream.
Words. Tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be all over the place. Hopefully he'll be found. Hopefully.
Dude, she is so. Listen, if she starts covering this case, then you know right away that she's not hopeful that he's found. In fact, she makes more money the longer these children aren't. These missing children are worth more money to these YouTubers if they're not found than if they are. I promise you that. Just that dynamic alone is a huge fucking problem for me. Because if you're financially incentivized by there being missing children, I mean, do you guys see the obvious fucking problem there?
Hopefully it'll be a good note. Hopefully he will be found overnight or through the night. We can only pray and hope that the dog.
Listen, man, this godless pig heathen does not pray, dude. She's pandering to people by saying she prays. She doesn't pray. She doesn't. She said in the past that she doesn't even believe in God, dude. Now, whenever Brittany J reads from scripture, she gets executed for it. I think it's kind of cringe as well, but I mean, that's just my own thing. But she's a devout, religious Christian woman. So if anybody's going to do it, she should be doing it. Whenever you hear these pigs like Queen Bee say, we're going to pray about it. Dude, first of all, she gains more financially if a missing child that she's talking about isn't found. It gives her more time to dig into the family, make up false narratives, just straight up defame people. That's her bread and butter. Prove me wrong. If what I'm saying is something you disagree with, shoot me an email and explain to me why. sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. I'll say it one more time. Queen Bee doesn't want missing children to be found because they're worth more to her missing than they are found. Now she's talking about praying. She does not pray. That's it. I'm just going to keep it simple.
Dog and Jonathan are both safe and that they are both found. That's all we can hope for.
And we hope that they are both found. And that's all we can hope for. Well, I can hope for your YouTube channel to go poof, goodbye too. I can hope that the feds come to your house and investigate you for distributing videos of half-dressed children. I think that would be a good thing.
For, just like with Sebastian, it's just,
See that? Not just like with Sebastian, dude. It's not just like with Sebastian, dude. You got to knock that fucking shit off. These bitches have been chomping at the bit, hoping. If they did pray, they're praying for a child to go missing. I'm not exaggerating. This is what they do for a living, dude.
It's the same. All these missing kids, you never think it's going to.
Dude, she doesn't give a fuck about her own kids, let alone missing kids. Are you kidding me? This woman calls children fuck sticks. Tragedy pimp. Queen Bee is a low-life tragedy pimp. She makes a living off of strangers' pain.
Going to happen to you, and then bam, it happens. That's what all these guys said. They never thought it was going to happen to them, and then bam, it happens. What hurts, my heart the most is mom.
She's pretending to have a heart now. What a fucking manipulator, dude. This woman is a cold, hard crackhead, dude. And she's so good at manipulating her people. It's fucking bizarre.
Mom, sent her babies for 6 days. 6 days.
Right, we're gonna leave that because she never tells any kind of fucking anything that's right. So I'm not gonna spread misinformation here. Trash can. You the kitty co-host? She's just rolling on her back looking at me, just looking in a way to be nefarious here. All right, I'm 10 minutes behind. Let me catch up in chat. Jersey is affiliated with both France and England. That's why they have their own money. Really? I thought it was just straight up England. So they have some kind of strange... you can't be governed by two countries. That doesn't exist. It's the British Channel Islands. It's not the French Channel Islands. Patricia, you're confusing me. I don't believe they knew anything and rumors. I don't believe they knew anything and rumors at just that, in my opinion. I agree with that. Get a bag of buttermilk, cornmeal mix, and use a cast iron skillet. That's a good idea. I typically just use the baking dish. Like I'll make cornbread. It'll be like a loaf of bread. That's the way I like it. I don't like those little weird squares. It takes 6 of those little pieces of weird cornbread to just give me a chunk of it. I don't need 6 little pieces. You know what I'm saying? Gigi said, I cooked kraut and Italian sausage. We had kraut and kibasi and a pork shoulder. Black eyed peas. I never got into that black eyed peas things, but I do understand it's tradition. Stewed peas, potato salad. I quarter. What is that the right way to say it? I quarter potatoes, cut them in 4 pieces, and I put that in around the pork roast in the crock pot with the sauerkraut. So it absorbs some of the juice from the sauerkraut and some of the grease from the pork. Oh, I should have taken a photo. This shit came out and it was encrusted. It had like a perfect like char to it. It's so good. There's still like 4 pounds left too. Potato salad, turnip greens. My 94-year-old dad drove 30 miles to eat with us. He baked cornbread and I made hot brownies. So good. Hey, True Seeker, I hope you're doing okay today. I know you're going through it, girl. I got your back. Blue Lazarus says Jude, griddle cakes. Let's see. All right, let me just get caught up in chat. I want to go back and look at what the Buzzard did on New Year's Eve because I didn't watch any of it. Georgia Peach is in the house. Let's see. I made spicy sweet potato and homegrown butternut squash soup. Oh, now we're talking. It was yummy. Let's see. It's cold down your way. Oh yeah, it's cold in Wales, man. Truth still says he's here for Sebastian. Can you all believe that? He's here for money. That's why he has yard sales. I mean, well, come on, man. Listen, stop listening to what they say and just look at what they do. Please, man. I'm not making this shit up. I don't fucking like them for a reason. It's just not like I walk around Earth thinking, oh, that person's a piece of shit. Well, look at that fat ass. No, I don't do that, man. I'm nice to people. The reason I don't like these people is because they're fucking garbage, man. That's it. What's up, Brenda Sue? Good to see you. I said that weird. Brenda Sue. Let's see. Gigi says, Greg said dad was reading his Full Throttle magazines while I was cooking. Full Throttle. That's funny. A podcast that I used to watch, it's called Your Mom's House. Christina Pajinski and her husband, Tom Segura, they're both stand-up comedians. I used to watch them on a regular, but I kind of just got over it. But then the reason I say that, because they would always say Full Throttle. They have all kinds of inside jokes. I'm all for people coming here legally, paying taxes, and not ripping millions of taxpayer dollars off. Amen. Me too. It's really that simple. Look, we just solved immigration. Hey Jude, I wasn't sure as you roast the veg with drizzle of honey first, but it was amazing. Yum. Holly says there's lots of really interesting off-the-wall true crime cases out there, like the one of Tamla Horsford. A bunch of football moms had an adult sleepover, and she was the only black mom, and was, oh dear. I'm gonna write that down. You know what? I ordered that book. Probably none of you remember this, but a while back I showed a clip of a brief story of a news article of a man whose brother was identified after his brother was found dead many, many years ago. Back in the 70s, in fact, on the beach in California. Found in his pickup truck. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I ordered the book, and I plan on reading that to you guys here, piece by piece, chapter by chapter. Actually, it's not that big of a book. I could probably get one and done, but I figure at least break it up into 2. And yes, I know this is not an original idea. Headstones has been reading books to her audience. I just stole her idea because it's a good idea. So look forward to that. I just made a big order yesterday. I ordered my cat, Beatrice. Just sitting there licking its hand and looking at me. I bought her a new water fountain. I hate Amazon because, let me ask, do you guys have this experience? Like, I know what I want. I want a drinking fountain for a cat because this cat fucking loves to drink from the sink. And sometimes I'll turn the sink on for just, the tiniest stream, and then I'll forget that I did it because I'll leave it on for a couple of minutes because she'll sit there for 10 minutes drinking. So I let her have it. Sometimes I forget to go back and turn it off. So I'm like, all right, water bill isn't getting any cheaper. So I go on the Amazon, I type in the search bar, cat drinking fountain. Real simple, right? Boom, thousands of options. They all look the same. The only thing that's different between them that I'm seeing is one costs $19, another one costs $59. I don't see any fucking difference between them. It's a nightmare. They'll have the same exact fucking thing for sale. Like the one that I bought, stainless steel, that seems to make sense for a drinking thing, you know? I don't know, plastic, that seems like mold or grow quicker. In any case, I see an image of the same fucking fountain ranging from $8.99 to $59.99. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's probably the same thing. It's probably the same device. But I wrote down that story that you spoke about, Holly. That sounds interesting. Grain is in the house. What's up, girl? Good to see you. Good to see Georgia Peach. If I missed you, I do apologize. Yeah, it's first I heard of that story or that case as well, teaching. I put together I did a lot of work, man. Probably 30 hours worth of work compiling information, getting the best understanding that I could possibly get for the 764 online cult. And I'm going to do like a full presentation for that, a live stream. I considered just making a video, but I'll be honest, would take me 6 months to put all of that information into a video. That's really the biggest benefit for me of a live stream is I could just get it done right here instead of like, working like a maniac behind the scenes, just producing a video and whatnot. Joking about cultural dissimilarities in a clever and humorous way is not racist, and every subject can be used in comedy. Them's the rules. Well, I really do believe it. It's not. I love stand-up comedy. I love comedic movies. I love comedic actors, actresses. I just always have. I mean, in fact, on New Year's Eve, I didn't watch hardly any once I woke up at 11 p.m., decided I wasn't going live. Guess what I did? Between like 11:15 and midnight, when I watched the ball drop. Also, what's up with the Planet Fitness shit? That was garbage. In any case, what I did was watch clips and old pieces of In Living Color with Jim Carrey. Because laughter is medicine. And it can be free too. Free medicine? I mean, call me in. Let's see. Hey, True Seeker. The day you put this video out was the day I said I like this dude. Oh, the video on... that's right. Let me pull it up. I forgot what I was doing. Give me 1 second. And then we'll just have a quick look at QB's disaster New Year's Eve stream. What an idiot. Oh, yeah. Mailman was robbed in my local neighborhood. That's not my local neighborhood, but my city. Who robs a fucking... Who robs the mailman? I mean, listen. Don't ever do anything wrong to your mailman. They're just a vital part of your community. Like, it's crazy. When you just go punch the milkman? Like, what the fuck, dude? All right, give me a sec here. It's going to take me 1 moment. And I'm caught up in chat as much as I can. If I missed you, I apologize. Hey, there's Nandy Sharon. Good to see you. But yeah, In Living Color. It's so good. The reason that wasn't a completely random thought. I saw a skit from Jim Carrey that was, if taking out of context or read from a piece of paper would be the most racist fucking comedy skit you've ever seen. But being that it's Jim Carrey and you know that it's in the spirit of parody and comedy, that listen, there can be jokes, quote unquote jokes said by stand-up comedians that cross the line, obviously. But like, we're all on this fucking planet together. If we can't poke clean fun at each other, we're already fucked, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying use stereotypes. I don't want to hear you making jokes about black people liking watermelon. I don't want to hear jokes about Mexican people swimming. All of that is garbage. The most important part of like dabbling in edgier comedy, at least from what I'm observing, is you have to also be able to laugh at yourself. That is to say, Everyone gets fucking picked on. Everyone is in danger of having a joke told about them, for lack of better words, including yourself. You have to be a little bit self-deprecating. But I would have to talk about the goofy shit that white people do, and I know a lot, and I've seen it my whole life, so I can tell you all about the goofy shit white people do. The thing is, we can't take ourselves that seriously, and if you're doing it maliciously, then you're doing it wrong. It's bad faith. It's bad intended. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle dropped a brand new fucking stand-up special on Netflix. No announcement. It's still in first place on Netflix. Now, he said something here. I know I'm going off the rails just a bit, but I want to tell you about a joke that it wasn't even a joke. It was more like story time. Shout out Dave Chappelle, quite possibly the best living stand-up comedian. He had this thing. He was talking about P. Diddy, and then I did some research when he did this. I don't cover that P. Diddy shit, but listen to this. I know many of you do. Now listen to this. In 1994 or 1993, wait, it may have been as early as 1992, the FBI was assigned a task, an operation, if you will. I don't know what it was called, but they were following two specific New York City men connected to the underground hip hop scene and what was at that point becoming the emergence of the pop culture hip hop movement. In other words, rap was blowing up. You had it was Snoop in the West, Biggie in the East, Tupac wherever he wants to go. So that was happening. So the FBI, there was a whole team of FBI agents, and there has been ever since. Guess who these two men were? You guessed it, Biggie Smalls and P. Diddy. Dude, the FBI has been studying and surveilling P. Diddy for over 30 fucking years, dude. So guess who knew what he was doing the whole time? The fucking FBI did. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a fucking proven fact. It's so crazy to me. Here's the question. If the FBI knew what the fuck P. Diddy was doing for 30 years, why did they choose just recently to fucking act? This is a real question. I don't know the answer. I'm not asking you a rhetorical question. What would make them wait 30 years of R-ing people, beating women, distributing narcotics, quite possibly murdering people? What would make the FBI sit on their heels for over 30 years, and then all of a sudden it's like there's a raid on his properties? They already knew he was doing it. That's not building a case. 30 years, that's not building a case. That's permitting that man to do what he was doing. That's a problem. Don't even get me started on Epstein. I will say this, Epstein was murdered. And if you don't agree with that, then there's something wrong with your computative abilities. Anyways, that was that rabbit hole. I'm going to pull up that video, the video that, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. He's re-victimizing people. No, I'm not. There nowhere in this video that I made does it say anything about anyone being victimized. I point out, hey, this terrible fucking human being, Ricky the racist, well, her ex-husband is a pedo. So, and I don't believe a word she says. So do we really want someone who is dumping their trauma on YouTube in quite possibly the worst possible way, exploiting their own family for attention here on YouTube? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But the main reason I need everyone to know this, the main reason I made this video is because that fucking pig racist was running around telling people that Seth Rogers was a pedo. It made me so fucking angry that I've responded with a video with photographs of Ricky's pedo ex-husband. Is it my proudest moment? Probably not. Am I sorry? Not one fucking bit. Not one fucking bit. Now, you'll hear people say, oh, HOA made him take this video down. I don't do anything those bitches have to tell me. I mean, I never did, and I probably never will. Let's just be real with each other. What happened was, and that was the decision that I made. Dietz was having a live stream. They were talking about the video. in fact, it was around the time where QB was exclaiming, he's using the kids' photos. It was Blue's face. She was not a minor. But I went up on Deet's panel because this video became a topic of conversation. And don't you know, if fucking Jones and Nunya were like, we don't like it. Well, bitches, from now on, that's the last one you get from me. I don't care what you like. It makes no difference to me. I mean, why would it? So I went up there and said, look, I didn't realize this video bothered people so much. Deets, if you will make a poll, I'll just do what you guys think is right. And I was leaving it up to her chat. It was close, but they were like, yeah, people don't like the video. Never again, never take one of your fucking videos down because a bunch of fucking sanctimonious assholes want you to. That was a bad mistake of mine. I'll never do that again. In fact, I should just reinstill the video. It's not a bad video. It's got a copyrighted song, but you guys have been so kind with the donations to the channel that I'll play copyright shit. I don't care. Let me find it though, because it's been over a year and a half since I made this video. They're still referencing it. That fucking bitch on Queen Bee's panel was saying something like, and when Sinner did all that stuff, all I did was make a video. That's it. And I said publicly that I don't believe that Ricky the Racist has such a good character or compassion for anything in this world that she would actually turn the man in. I don't believe that she did. Let's have her prove it, huh? Or we could stop bringing it up every 3-6 months, because all this shit has already been handled and regurgitated. You want to bring it back up? Nonsense, you dizzy asshole. You want to bring it back up? Well, let's bring it back up. I don't think that your friend actually turned her pedo husband in at all. That's the first thing we should get out of the way. Secondly, nobody's done anything to her family. She exploited her own family all on her own, along with her crackhead shit chair Queen Bee. So, nonsense. I know you want to avoid the fact that you support racist, but the second it was obvious that you support racist, you're dead to all of us, dude. You're a garbage person. You're obsessed with Brittany J, and you're a fucking racist. What are you gonna do about it, dude? What are you gonna do about it? Go work out at the gym, bruh. Fuck out of here. All right, I'm looking for my video. I think it was a video, not a short. And oops, I forgot to turn. Hey, I was going to ask you guys, for my last live stream, did you guys get commercials whenever you watched it? You shouldn't have, because I turned the monetization off for that one. I think I'm going to do that from now on. Fuck it. I think it's more productive to my show if I turn the monetization off and then after the show, then turn it on. That way, the people that watch it live aren't going to get fucking beat over the head with commercials. I'll lose money. Or I can't say lose money. There'll be money left on the table, but I'm okay with that. If I can have a monetized live stream and have you guys not hit over the head with commercials, that would be awesome. So that's what I experimented with last time. You guys are always so generous to me. I can afford to lose $12 on the live stream if you guys send me 30. You know what I mean? Like it's worth it to me to not have you beat over the head with commercials. I did turn it on today. But I'm like I said, I'm experimenting with my channel to see what makes it best for you. I'm always asking myself, and I promise you that Rebecca Turner isn't doing this. I promise you that Cluminati isn't doing this. When I am putting a show together, I try to think to myself, and especially with things I've got coming planned, and I'm building it behind the scenes for you guys. I ask myself, what would I like to see? What would I like to do? And that's what I try to do. All right, I'm looking for my stuff. I would show you what studio looks like, but we're not supposed to. How long? It was a friggin' year ago, dude, over a year. So we're going to watch it. And I think what I'll do here is I'll make it public again, too. Because fuck these people, man. If I'm going to get all the fucking negative side of making this video and everyone's taking it out of context and saying it's something it's not, then I'm going to put the shit back up. Fucking deal with it. Like, that's all I can say about that. Of course, they already tried to strike it. There's nothing to strike. It's all true. So bear with me. I'm scooting back and looking for it. I made a lot of videos, man. I admit that I'm lacking on it recently. Oh, something went wrong. What happened here? It says something went wrong. What is happening? Do I not have Wi-Fi? I have to. I'm live, right? What the hell? There we go. So we'll do a call-in show. Just leave some suggestions in the chat. Or afterwards, leave a comment. When do you want to see it? I'm thinking Sunday would be a good day for it during the Sunday service show. Damn, I can't find it. Well, I should be able to find it. Let's see. I know what to do. Well, fuck, that's not working. What the fuck? Nothing's working the way. I just have to trudge back through my shit till I find it. There it is. Robert Svetson. This is 1 minute and 44 seconds long. Why can't this? Oh, it has copyright. So yeah, copyright. Yeah, but I used the cover of a Johnny Cash song, and Johnny Cash still got me. Sunday, what time, Blue? I can't. I don't plan like that. I don't live my life that way. I was talking to my brother-in-law. He's like, he plans his plans, man, and I just have to walk away from that shit because it's so frustrating and stressful to me. I found the video. I'm unsure. I'm gonna change this shit from unlisted to public. That way everyone can watch it. Publish that shit. All right, now we'll watch it together. Now, it's now been taken off of private, and it's now public. This video garnered 3,409 views when it was first put out, and then I quickly put it behind, I put it private because I was listening to people that now that I realize they don't give a fuck about me or anything really. They just want to appear to other people as being good people when they're really not. They're really not. But I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. We're just going to watch the video together. How about that? And we get to hear a little bit of Johnny Cash. It would have been the same if I used the actual Johnny Cash song, because they're going to get me for this as well. Fuck. Can't win for losing. I never understood that either. 2026 freedom of speech and opinions are still free. Amen. Discussing my child's sexual preference on YouTube would be a no-no for me. I don't give a fuck about any of these people's families. I don't, man. I mean, I wish everybody in general, like, good health and productivity, and hope they get things in life that make them happy. But I'm not wasting any time thinking about these people's families at all. That's what they do. It's disgusting, dude. I don't give a fuck. I didn't know who the victim of this pedophile's crimes were until she told us. I mean, I wouldn't even guessed. I was actually surprised. And I was like, holy shit, she's just throwing her poor children's just darkest information out there on the internet. Nobody knew that. Why would that poor kid has to grow up and know that her mom's talking about that shit on the internet for money, dude? How fucking sick is that? Anyways, fuck that bitch and fuck Queen Bee too. All right, let me share it. We're better people than them. And the problem is, like, I'm not you guys, nobody in particular, but the problem is, like, some of the ways I've fought back have stooped to their level. Some of the things I see some of you guys doing in chat, it's stooping to their level. We got to take the high road with this shit. There's no way to beat them by acting like them.
I'm not any kind of behavioral expert or any expert in anything related to this, but when I just sit and make observations.
All right, hold on. I got to tell you, I didn't realize this until listening. Hold on one second. Now, I didn't realize this until listening to this a couple times. Go ahead and give a listen to what changing it from private to public will push it out again to all subs. Good. I want it to get out there because I'm not ashamed of it at all. It's my opinion. I have every right to have my fucking opinion. And listen, my opinion is solely based on listening to this fat fucking racist run her mouth, the crazy shit she says, always talking about leaky holes and blah, blah. Like, nobody wants to hear that, especially from someone that looks like her, man. It's so crazy to me. Fuck her. and the grift that she wrote in on. Still waiting for the actual Blipboard receipts there, you con artist. But this is my of course, this is not an image of Cletus. Behind here, there's Ricky the Rotund Racist, looking like a whole white buffalo. This is just an artistic rendition of Cletus. At the time, I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't take any effort to find out. But if you listen to what he's saying here, well, boy, oh boy, ain't he accusing the Proudfoots of some wrongdoing in the missing of and Sebastian Rogers going missing. Listen closely. This is the one when they first started leeching off of this case. They were anti Chris and Katie. Huh. Wonder what happened. That wasn't where the money was, huh? Cletus, you punk bitch.
I'm not any kind of behavioral expert or any expert in anything related to this, but when I just sit and make observations and comparisons to other situations.
Also, come on, man. Give me some credit for dropping that Pascal sample in there. All these, if you listen to my videos, I put weird shit in the background, shit that is funny too. Like that was Pascal saying, "Nah."
Or any expert in anything related to this, but when I just sit and make observations and compare.
Okay, there's this hillbilly racist redneck I'm sitting there making damn. I'm making observations. It's sped up in this video, but you get it.
To other situations, the first thing that went in my head when watching the mom was Madeline Soto's mom.
That's him. That's Cletus comparing Katie Proudfoot to Madeline Soto's mother. Interesting theory, Cletus. They're more bothered about this being in this video than the fact that her ex-husband's a pedo. Interesting. You guys, I really thinking about this video now. It's not only did it fire people up, but it confused people so badly, and I love that. Stay confused, bitches. I don't care.
I see, some behaviors there that make me go, is this something or is this normal? I don't know.
Also, I clipped this. I didn't clip this. At the time, I wasn't following Sebastian case at all. I'm against people doing cases like that to begin with. Why would I take part? Of course, a lot has changed. My channel's become friendly with Seth, so I sort of I have his back, and if I can help him, that's what I'll do. And you can judge me for that. You can not like Seth. None of that's my problem. But listen to what he's saying. This is why I don't believe Clue. This is why I think she's even worse than she leads on to be. I think she's actually a worse person than we even know at this point. Call it instinct, my gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. I got about a 60% success rate with it. She was calling the father of a missing child a pedo as she just divorced one. And she's saying that she could spot one because she's dealt with them in the past. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. So this video was her punishment for attacking a father of a missing child, calling him such things. Because believe me, when I found out, oh, look, this is her ex-husband, I was like, this all adds up, dude. This woman should not be looking for children. It's my opinion. I'm going to stick by it because I'm not going to push your opinion, would I? It's just my opinion.
But I do see some similarities. Head when watching the mom was Madeline Soto's mom. I see, some behaviors there that make me go, is this something or is this normal? I don't know, but I do see some similarities.
One time in my life have I been wrong about someone. Actually, one time in my life I really ignored.
Okay, so she's referencing her pedo ex-husband. And does she say that I turned him in? She says, no, I ignored it. I ignored the red flags. She says it herself, man.
One time in my life have I been wrong about someone. Actually, one time in my life I really ignored
She ignored it. She seems like someone that would ignore it. That's why I said that. This is not defamation. She has presented herself as such a fucking lowlife that I think she's capable of anything.
Wrong about someone. Actually, one time in my life I really ignored the maybe negative kind of aura about that person, and I'll never do it again. But I mean, you can ask him. I'm so good at calling.
She's so good. She's so good at calling these people out. This woman wouldn't. I mean, If you're so good at spotting these people, then why didn't you do something to begin with and not after he went to jail already for diddling children, then got out and they continued to disseminate and fucking collect videos and photographs of children? How can you be a good judge of character if that was happening right fucking next to you and you didn't notice it? That's the whole point of this video. Fucking idiots.
People, it's ridiculous.
It's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go.
Yeah, he does look like Elevated Truth, and if you don't like that, then fucking deal with it, man. That's God's fault, not mine.
Go do my will, go and tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter.
All right, let's just do it, man. A rally man, who we now know to be Cluminati's ex-husband, is on probation for a 2014 conviction involving a child, was charged on Thursday. So understand this. He already went to jail for diddling a child. Then he got out, and then he started disseminating CSAM. All while sitting next to Ricky, who has this innate ability to spot a pedo from a mile away. Now, none of that can't be true, right? Listen, that can't be true, right? She's a fucking liar. I don't believe anything she says, and I don't give a fuck how anyone feels about it. Like, I don't want to be the guy that says, I don't give a fuck, because I do give a fuck about so many things. How this fucking fat racist feels about me, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't. I'm not going to pretend to be compassionate to my enemy or whatever. No, fuck racist people and fuck her. How's that? And hey, Cletus, fuck you too.
Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
Ranging between girls ranging from an estimated 18 months old to 11 years old were seen in the videos, police said.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time.
The Custody Bureau of Prisons for a term of 135 months, it was further ordered that upon release from imprisonment, the defendant will be placed on supervised relief for a period of life. That's forever. That's forever. Hundreds of thousands of videos and photographs of children after physically assaulting a child. Yeah, they should have cut his dick off. You know what? He should have been shot up with shit that makes it so his junk doesn't work. And look, man, this was also interesting. This also gets lost in this conversation. I'm sorry I'm dorking chat because I want to stay focused because they're listening and they're going to try to fucking disprove what I'm saying. Look at the date of this, February 9th. When did Sebastian go missing? So this same woman that said she's going to weaponize this man against Brittany J, she said that. How would you Ricky, how would you weaponize this man if you're not in communication with him? Also, I'll make this easy for you. Ricky, how does he pay the child support to you? Tell me that. Does he do it directly to you, or does he do it through the courts? Because if he does it directly to you, that means you obviously have open communication with the pedo to this very day. I mean, you must, or else how can you utilize him as a tool in order to attack somebody, to weaponize him? See what I'm saying? This woman, man, as terrible as she is on the outside, it's even worse on the inside, dude. I promise you.
Cut you down, sooner or later, God'll cut you down.
Who is this Cluminati person really? Not a bad question. The question still stands to this very day. Now, let's see. When was this video made? Let's see. This video was made 1 year ago in California. Let's see. September 27th, 2024. So over a year ago. A couple months over a year ago. What do we think about that, guys? I mean, hey, Cluminati, talk about it. Go ahead. But before you get ahead of yourself and you start saying that anyone was attacking your family, let me be clear. Come with receipts for that, because if anybody out there was doing that, it wasn't me. Nice fucking try. Not once. Show the receipts or shut your pig mouth. That's what I say. Also, explain to everyone out there how it is you can weaponize your pedo ex-husband if you don't have communication with him. You must, right? If he pays you child support, you must have communication with him, huh? I think you still do, and nothing you can say is going to change my mind, because you know that judge of character that you say you have, I actually have. But I'll leave that there, you know. Share the video out, guys. I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. To be fair, he isn't her daughter, dad. I don't even need to know that. I really don't. I really don't. Fuck a pedo and fuck anybody that supports them. Fuck anybody that says they're going to weaponize them against another YouTube. Listen, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard anyone say, and everyone would just ignore that part. Yes, and he's on social media, and we know that because his Facebook profile picture changed from him and his wedding photo with a big rhinoceros of a woman. You may have heard of her. Her name's Cluminati. Yep, his fucking avatar was their wedding photo of the biggest fucking white dress you've ever seen in your life. I started talking about that being his avatar, and his avatar changed. Isn't that funny? So either that pedo's listening to me, or Ricky contacted him and asked him not to. But wait a minute, she couldn't have done that. She couldn't have called him and asked him to change the photo, right? That's not possible, because she's not in communication with him. Or is she? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I don't want someone that's going to weaponize a pedo against another YouTuber searching for missing children. I just don't. I think it gives me like primal cringe. It seems like the making of a fucking 2020 special. Clue being the bad guy the whole time. So, I mean, you guys do whatever you want with that information. All right, so I'm going to get back. We're going to look at some more of what the crackhead said on New Year's Eve. Let's get fired up a little bit for one of the biggest losers on YouTube. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm forgetting something. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Someone sent me a super chat. I want to make sure I acknowledge it. When I present, let's see, Headstone said, hey, y'all, rug is cut up and out of here. I'm not sure why I didn't start these projects at the beginning of break. How many days you got left of break, Headstones? Hey, get it done. Listen, you guys know that I'm friends with Headstones, and the very first day that I communicated with her about something that didn't have anything to YouTube, just, shooting the shit, it was her rearranging her whole entire place, cleaning stuff, moving stuff. Guess what? She hasn't stopped. That was 2 years ago. She hasn't stopped. She always has some kind of fucking project going. She's tearing out carpet. It's nonstop. A big part of me is envious because I rent and I can't really, there's only so much you can do in the confines of a rental agreement. If I had a house of my own, I would probably never have time for YouTube because I would be doing like she's doing, and I'd just be doing all kinds of shit to the place. Let's see. Are we talking about this racist beast, monster liar? Excellent roast toast to start the new year. She needs to be off YouTube. I agree. And potentially in jail, especially if she's receiving. Imagine this. Imagine if this woman is receiving videos of half-dressed children from QB. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I mean, is she going to sit in the cell that her husband sat in? This is crazy to me. And yes, if this Steven Svetsson guy was peddling hundreds and thousands of photos and videos, then yes, he could make a living doing that. Maybe that's why Ricky's broke now, and she had to come to YouTube to attack people verbally in order to make money because the meal ticket is no longer there. I don't know, man. I don't really care that much, but I know one thing for sure. It's clear to me that saying that you're going to weaponize somebody, it's just, you're telling me that you're in communication with that person. You can't go back from that. That's crazy. Prove me wrong. sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. I have an open door policy. Even my haters are welcome to email me. You might not catch one back, but thank you so much. Enjoying life. Dropping 50 on it. Dropping 50 on it. That's a great way to start the month, For those people out there that say that I'm just here for money and whatever, you know, if you're just here for money, you don't just take the last 2 days off of the year, of the month. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of that bullshit. I give away almost the same amount of money as I make here. So, I mean, until you do that, then shut the fuck up. That's all I can say about that. All right, let me pull up from New Year's Eve. I guess this will be a more B-centric, freaking live stream, but it's got to be done. Let me actually, before I get ahead of myself, let me play you something for that super chat. Always so generous, enjoying life, and I don't take it for granted. I truly do appreciate it. This giveaway is not going to pay for itself, so it does help a ton. Which one should I play? Hold on. I have to go into the subcockles of my hard drive here in order to find a video worthy of a $50 super chat. Do I even have one? That's a lot of fucking money. All right, let's see. Which one will it be? The Bag of D's ones isn't really good for a thank you video. Oh, I'll share this. I've never shared this one. I made this way back in Halloween time. I didn't share this because sometimes AI just goes wrong. So just know that this is not, how do I put this? This is not something that I like, but I want to show it to you because if sometimes you prompt AI to do something and it just does something that is just inherently terrifying. Like it'll give the bravest person the fear because it's so creepy. So this is sort of a mishap. I'm not sure how I edited either, but check it out. This is me trying to make a Lemmy character gone bad. Cousin kissers. You know what's freaky about that, guys? I'm going to play it one more time. That whole last sequence of them leaning into each other. Listen, AI is so fucking wild that you're able to make two people lean in like they're going to kiss. That was just a photograph that I put motion to. It's the craziest shit ever. This is what I'm talking about. This ain't it. This right here. I mean, look at this. This is not it. This Lemmy character, that ain't it. His eyes are close together like QBs. I don't like it. So them looking at each other, that's all fucking AI. It's all fucking fake, dude. In the photograph, they're just looking at each other. This is not a clip of a video. This is a screenshot of a photograph turned into emotion. It is just, we're in trouble. This AI is a lot. And of course, you guys know these characters from the Friday the 13th series. Maybe one of these days I'll work up the gumption to do that again. But last time I did it, like 4 people showed up. And I was just like, I love going live and hanging out with you guys, but if only 4 people show up, let's just face it, it's not worth our time, you know? And that's no discredit to the 4 people that do show up because those are my diehards. Those are my people. But I mean, it doesn't make just logistical sense or, you know, spending time sense to go live for 4 people. It happens sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. Not to watch a show. I'd just fall asleep. I'd get so bored. This part. Now you can already see that they don't really look like they're supposed to look. AI's done its thing, but what? This is so creepy how you can do this. Obviously, alluding to the fact that they're kissing cousins. All right, back to the game here. Thanks again. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know that's a weird one. I never use that because the eyes being too close to friggin' together. Sounds like I'm wasting my time often then. Well, no, I'm saying if I'm gonna go onto a backup channel and broadcast a television show, multiple episodes of it could turn into 3 hours for 4 people, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why you would take that personally, Headstones, but I mean, do what you got to do, girl. Like, are you wasting your time? Only you can answer that. The whole family making money and their entire living off of YouTube, it won't last. And she's a spender, so one day she will need to get a job. Well, I mean, what could you picture her doing for a living? And just to be clear, Headstones, I don't think that you're wasting your time. Typically, I mean, especially whenever you do the true crime stuff, because you're one of the only people around here that actually do it with any respect. But if you feel like you're wasting your time, maybe don't do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't help with that. But just showing a bad 80s television show for 4 people when it doesn't fucking mean anything, it's not sharing, news information. It's not, I don't really talk that much. So it's just like for 4 people just pressing play on a show, it seems like something that I'm not interested in. But if I were going live and I had some information about the current cases or whatever, like you do, and I went live and only 4 people showed up, I would be less bothered about that because you're still getting that information out that you want to share with the world. Just sharing a fucking shitty show from the 80s, that doesn't help anyone. So it's not worth the effort for just 4 people. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to most of you out there. But I can assure you, Headstones, it had nothing to do with how many people show up at your live stream. See, I was talking about something else. Bliss Blessings is such a waste of time. It's such a waste of time. Yeah, this is a year of not wasting your time. Don't waste your time with useless people. Don't waste your time with useless subjects. If someone doesn't like you, go somewhere where people do. That's what I recommend. Flight attendant, I agree. It's so obvious. All right, we're going to watch just a few minutes of her New Year's stuff. When I say her, I mean Crackbee. Let's see here. Nanny Sharon says, I enjoy Emmy's content. Me too. She's one of the only content providers on YouTube. When she goes live, I try to make it there. What can you do? What can you do? I'm kind of burned out on true crime. I start to wonder, and Emmy does it just fine, but I start to wonder what people's intent is. You know what I mean? Headstone says, I was just making a statement. I know, I read it. It was a comment more than it was a statement, but I read it out loud and I put it on the screen. Hopefully what I said made sense to you. The lab says, if the Steelers don't win this week, I'm shaving my head. You know what, dude? I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you, Josh, because I just hearing you say if the Steelers don't win, it hurts because I know it's a distinct possibility, man. Hey, it's a night game. Pittsburgh doesn't lose night games. It's a home game. Pittsburgh doesn't lose home games often. So we got real big things to our advantage. I may actually go to the game. I got invited, no expense to myself, but do I want to sit in the cold? And I'd rather sit at home because I can see everything that happens. I can criticize the announcers. I can talk shit on the referees. But if I'm in a stadium, you miss half of everything. I mean, unless you have $1 million seat, I would not have $1 million seat. It's good to see you, Josh. I hope you're well, man. Just direct your feet to the sunny side. That's it. I don't see Emmy just like Rod Ninja. Huh, that's weird. Well, she sees you because she sent me a screenshot. She sees you because she sent me a screenshot to remind me to thank you for your $50 super chat. And that's where mods really come in vital here. Like if I miss a super chat, I just get a message on the sign that says, hey, asshole, don't forget to be thankful. And I'm like, oh, shit. I never do it on purpose. But for me, that's one of the most vital things. There have been times in the past where I'm saying something that I know is true and one of my moderators disagree with me. So behind the scenes, there's just there's a constant argument conversation going on. What a waste of time, man. Especially if I know I'm right, I should just say, hey, another time, bud. Or let's talk about this afterwards. I sincerely think that some people just start their day with the intention just to sabotage everyone's happiness. It's like, I'm going to shit everywhere I go today just to make people unhappy. It sucks, dude. Don't be that guy. Don't be the soul-sucking jerk. It's very foul and nasty on here. I also watch kids do and say the funniest stuff and animal stuff too. I've been watching a lot of comedy, big time. I'm back, was busy setting up a recording stand for my garden birds. A recording stand. Oh, you're gonna record the birds? How cool is that? Dude, get yourself like a series of birdhouses. Get like the cheapest fucking webcam that you can get from Amazon. It's like $4, $5. I'm serious. It's that inexpensive. Spend whatever you want, but you can start here. Slap some cameras on there. Wire all that shit into your house and just let it play. You potentially will have hundreds of thousands of views on some of those videos if something interesting happens. And all it is, just keep food at the birdhouses and the birds will come. They'll do the work for you. You know, you can just run the channel. Grain says, even if I send a notification and clear my schedule, I'm not offended. You cancel because 4 people show up. Please go paint, bruh. I'm not offended. You cancel because 4. Well, I didn't. I actually went live. I was just like, all right, there's nobody here. We'll do this another time. Because I don't know who's going to show up until I hit go live. Like, for instance, I have over 150 people in here. Sometimes I only have 30. Like, I understand it's catcher can. It's whatever it is. But if it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm going out of my way to set up a live stream and then showing it to people, if only 4 people show up, it's not like the headstones. Check this out. This is why I said 4. Here's why I would decide not to do it, because the information that I'm presenting or showing is not vital. It's not a news story. It's a show that we can watch anytime. So 4 people, that's not worth my time. I say, okay, guys, we'll do this another time. But I do understand your statement, as you put it. Nanny Sharon, that's rough. BL's in the house. What up, girl? How you doing, Boston? Join Life said, hey, Jude, you're here. You're cool. Forever going to say, I'm sorry for getting you into that mess. Oh, what have you done? I need comedy recommendations. I've been stuck in thriller horror algorithm. Well, Sam Hill, hell, if you could deal with some of the most politically incorrect shit that can be said, then check out Kill Tony. It's a live broadcast on the platform that we all know and love, YouTube. In fact, it's the #1 live comedy podcast that's ever existed. It's Monday night, every Monday night, 6 o'clock Eastern time, goes live. It's pre-recorded. Of course, it's like they're 2 weeks behind. So there works. I guess it's more of a premiere than a genuine, live stream. In any case, Lamar Jackson is playing good. He's hobbled. That's awesome. Now if we get Watt to get his lung situation, who hurts their lung, dude? I have no idea how that even happens. If they can get that guy to start, him starting against Lamar will be out of the game by the end of the first quarter. Promise you. They have been garbage at protecting him, at least for the first half of the season. They're starting to figure out defensive schemes, but he's still getting hit. Anyways, sidetrack. You get me to start thinking about football, man. I'll forget people's names in Krama. It's so unimportant to me. It is a need to win game. If the Steelers win, they go on. They win their division and they go on to the playoffs. If they lose, that's it. Season over. So it's a vitally important game. But speaking on, he can be so dangerous. I didn't hear what did BL say. I missed that conversation. But here, comedy recommendations. Let me show you this channel that I'm talking about. Now listen, every single episode that I watch. Oh, hang on 1 second. Every single episode of Kill Tony that I watch, and I haven't missed one in 10 years. this is my jam. Every single episode, I'm offended at least once, and I think to myself, well, that crosses the line. But whatever. I think satire and comedy is free speech's last stronghold. I mean, you can't cancel a comedian for telling a joke. Well, the Seinfeld guy, but that way he wasn't telling a joke. He was just screaming fucking derogatory expletives into the universe. Sinners, Ravens win that 41-0. Dude, now answer me this, Yankee Kyle. Are you recovering from a severe head injury? Now, if I nailed that by accident, don't get mad at me. But never in the world can the Baltimore Ravens shut the Steelers out in Pittsburgh. There's something wrong with you, Mike. But what's going to happen? It's going to be 32-27 Pittsburgh. I promise you. So 41-0. I don't think the Ravens have ever had a shutout in their. I don't think they've even ever had one single fucking shutout in the whole NFL record. The hell? What the Yankee Kyle? Don't make me question you, man. Yes, hopefully they play the game plan they did the past weekend. The injury don't bother him. Well, another problem, and you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but Washington, the giant fucking Pittsburgh Steeler, has a broken arm. Also, I went back and looked at the last couple plays that he was in. His arm was broken. Guess what he was doing? Still running plays. Like, it's the craziest shit ever. What a fucking beast. He's a problem because he's like 400 pounds and 6'8". He's the biggest guy on the field. He looks like an action figure standing around a bunch of little kids whenever you see him on the field. His fucking arm is broken, and he's questionable, which means he may play with a broken arm. That's the craziest thing. Yeah, Dave Chappelle, I mean, dude, Dave Chappelle is funny. He also drops knowledge. Like, I didn't know that the FBI has been surveilling Diddy for 30 years. So the FBI is complicit in all the shit that he did, dude, because they didn't step in and intervene. They used him as an intel asset. Listen, dude, I hate that shit. That shit freaks me out. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull up. What was I doing? Oh yes, Kill Tony. It's called Kill Tony. It's my favorite show, other than my own, of course. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to try to show you what it looks like. Let's see here. Here we go. This is Kill Tony. There's this new guy on there. He's become a new regular. His name is Timmy No Breaks. It's just fucking, it just keeps getting better. Okay, so basically this show consists of, they should have a trailer. This show consists of stand-up comedy. It takes place in Austin for many years. The first 9 years, it was at the Comedy Store in Hollywood. Mitzi Shore's show there. Tony Hinchcliffe, this little nerdy dude from I think he's from Youngstown, Ohio. Yes, something good came out of Ohio, if you can believe that. He just crushed it. He's crushing it. Like, I mean, just look. Let me see videos. I mean, just look at these numbers. 2 million, 2 million, 1.5, 1.9, 2.3. I mean, it just goes on and on. I don't think he's had of anything under 2 million views in a fucking well over a year. And some of them, like Roseanne was on, and that was crazy. You see, Matt Rife was on, and that was one of the biggest ones. You get the idea. Hold on, I'm going to plug my computer in. Yeah, if you're ever thinking about buying a Chromebook, maybe buy a beefier version than the one that I use. I've got the most basic one that you could buy, and I can tell you right there, 2 hours and 54 minutes is about what I get out of this thing battery-wise and during a live stream. Live streams drain the batteries a lot faster, all the graphics, all the computation. But that's garbage, dude. 3 hours, not even 3 hours. I had to plug it in. All right, so this is Kill Tony. It's the best. Let me see if I can just did they ever make a post? No, they don't. They don't post nothing. I have 2 million subscribers. I subscribed to this channel when there were less than 10,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. There's Pauly Shore and Roseanne. There's Fluffy and Sal Volcano. They get big, huge stars on here. Not always. There's Carrot Top with Triple H. Okay, so basically, let me just show you. I might get a copyright strike for this, but I'll try to do my best. I won't use Kill Tony. I'll get another show explaining what Kill Tony is, because they're very strike happy in the Kill Tony universe. Entire history of Kill Tony, I guess. Let's have a look.
We got a brand new podcast here.
I'm sorry for the sidetrack here. I'd much rather do this and talk about a crackhead and their racist friends. You know, Happy Holidays is in the house. Oh, well, that's the Bengals. That doesn't count. Thanks, BL, for working against me. Always good to have you around, pal. I love it when Shane Gillis is on. Yes, he does Trump, and then Adam, fucking can't remember his last name. He does Biden, and he's actually doing a tour with that Biden character. So you can see on the screen, this is where it started in the Comedy Store, and they call it the Belly Room, which is basically the small room in the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. And boy, they just played Madison Square Garden 3 days in a row, sold out. Like, if that gives you, from this little dingy, smoky room in Hollywood to selling out Madison Square fucking Garden. If you get copyright strikes, you lose super chats. No. All you lose for that, copyright strikes are different. That puts your shit in actual damage. But you'll get a warning for playing copywritten music. What they'll do is they take away your monetization. That does not include the super chats and super thanks or anything like that. That's specifically the ad revenue. That is to say that if I play an Elvis Presley song on my live stream, two things can happen. They can just take it down. Adam Ray, thank you. He's one of my favorites. He's in my head. He does the best, what's his name? Dr. Phil impersonation. Anyways, when people say that, they demonetized me for using a copyrighted song, it's just the AdSense revenue, the ad revenue. So how many commercials you pack into your thing, how many people watch that for how long. We make money off you guys sitting there watching commercials. In fact, I just learned recently, I didn't know this. I make twice as much off of people that watch my video that are members than I do, or not members, that are YouTube premium members. For some reason, YouTube pays more for if a premium member watches you, which is interesting. I guess it makes kind of sense. It's definitely something that was well thought out. I just never considered it before. Spooky says the Dr. Phil and Biden impressions are so good. But have you seen I can't remember that he does this lady as well. She's really crass. The Rangers got me yesterday. Oh, see, that's where you go wrong. You're a fan of the New York Rangers. You have to be a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have the best players in the league and have for the last, 16, 17 years.
Here, guys. First episode, pilot episode. Let's bring the man up if he's here.
If I told you this show right here would go on to...
Here, let me tell you this here. This channel's name is Curious Ape. He's someone I listen to often. 18,000 subscribers. This is being used in coordinates with fair use, so there's that. But please consider subscribing to the Curious Ape. And you see the Kill Tony community is robust, man. Listen, if you go on there and you do a good job, your social media goes from 8,000 subscribers to 1 million subscribers overnight. These people have to hire attorneys. Okay, so the premise of the show is there's a long table. At this table sits Tony Hinchcliffe, who you see on the screen. He's a little weasel of a man, but I respect him. To his left is a chubby, unhealthy-looking man. That man goes as Red Band. Now, you may have heard Red Band before, and then you heard Blue Band. A lot of people ripped his name off. Well, he's Red Band. He is the man who invented podcasting. How comedian, how nice is that to have the guy that invented podcasting sitting next to you as the right-hand man of the show? Pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. Red Band essentially created the Joe Rogan experience, Joe Rogan's podcast. Of course, Joe Rogan's the talent, but Red Band was the man that did the work. I mean, people there, you could definitely debate that with me, but that's what I think.
Wanted to sell out Madison Square Garden back-to-back nights and be the #1 most popular live podcast in the world, you'd probably laugh. But
here's the thing. The show is incredible. I love it. It's my favorite show. Tony Hinchcliffe, the man who runs the show, not the biggest fan. He's not important in the grand scheme of things to me. He said he got paid to go give a quote unquote speech for a Trump rally, and he basically just bashed Puerto Rico. So at that point, I'll tell you what happened when that happened. I didn't watch the show for 2 or 3 weeks, but then I thought to myself, why am I punishing myself from seeing all these good stand-ups if just because I don't like the fucking asshole that runs the show? So I watch it. I do realize it's putting money in his pockets. I don't care. It's selfish to me to because it's a lot of fun. And it's less about him and more about, okay, so you just say him and Red Band, Tony Hinchcliffe, Red Band, sit at the desk at the table. They have 1 or 2 guests. If it's a big shot star, they'll just have 1 guest. If it's sort of like middle of the road guys, no offense to them, it'll be a duo, 2 guys sitting there. So yes, that dude, grr. I know Sam Hill, but I've been watching this show for 10 years, and I don't think his intentions were that bad. But there's a lot of like off-colored jokes that go on Kill Tony. It's part of what I like it. Like I said, every time I watch it, I'm insulted at least once. I mean, they rail at shit. It's crazy. Well, here, because of this, let me finish explaining. The reason that people go buck wild on this show or crazy shit said on this show, it's because it's essentially an open panel. That's exactly what it is. So you got 2 guests or 1 guest, Tony, Red Band, sitting there running the show. Red Band's got sound effects, they bounce off of each other, this and that. Really cool. I don't expect you guys to like Tony, but the show itself is incredible. They have a bucket full of names. Any given night, 600 plus people sign up. Every Monday night, I should say. 600 plus people sign up, put their name in the bucket, wait at the bar next door. That causes its own fucking specific problems. For a while, they were just having people muster behind the fucking comedy club. And Austin was like, hey, Joe Rogan, you can't have all these people back there barbecuing and bringing kegs. Because they were just creating a lot of fucking degenerates, man. Comedians are a special type of person. Anyways, City of Austin said they can't do that anymore. So they jammed them into a bar. What could go wrong? So oftentimes people get their name called. They have a system where they have behind-the-scenes people walking over to the bar, calling out the names, bringing the person back over. What could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? Drunk people who signed up 4 hours ago and have been drinking the whole time, and now so there's a lot of that. Shout out to people out there that don't do that. Hi, Sinner, Watch Out, Sinner, and Lemonheads. There's a supermoon known as the Wolf Moon this weekend. Its rise starts this evening, right through the 4th. Right on. Right through the 12th day of Christmas. Did you know the 12 days of Christmas isn't over till January 6th? Where's your holiday spirit, people? Thanks for the heads up on that. I don't know what any of that means, but I wrote it down so I can Google it.
just like most of us back in 2013, Tony Hinchcliffe was just starting to hear the word podcast float around. And when he had the opportunity to start one of his own with Brian Redban in the belly room of the Comedy Store, well, he figured he'd give it a go. It was a decision that would literally change both of their careers forever.
Well, this is cool. So I had never seen this video, and he's just basically repeating what I just said to you. And I'm risking getting a copyright as a result. What kind of asshole am I, man? I want to show you, though. I'm going to skip around, though.
Foreman in the Comedy Store with 50 to 60 comedians all trying to get up. So Tony thought, what if there was a show where more comedians could get a chance to get up and do stand-up?
So you get 1 minute. If your name gets called, you get 1 minute, and then you get interviewed by the panel. The 4 guys or 3 guys sitting at the table, two guys, two girls, whatever it may be. Oftentimes at each show he'll go through the bucket and there's no women that get called. Unfortunately, stand-up comedy, at least in practice, is dominated by dudes. It sucks because the funniest people I know are women. I love Christina Pazsitzky. I did so many comedians. Anyways, if he doesn't get a lady's name called, then he at some point in the show he stops and he says, "Okay, oh shit!" I'm trying to throw my glasses across the room. Oh man, they landed right in my coffee cup. What the fuck? Anyways, he'll stop and he'll take a minute. He'll say, "All right, no ladies have been called, so we have to call. I'm going to pull until a woman's name gets pulled." So he tries to be fair with it as well. So you get 1 minute. You can shit the bed or become a fucking superstar in that 1 minute. And even if you do poorly on the stand-up bit, then if the interview goes well, your social media is still gaining 500,000 subscribers in that fucking moment. It happens to every single person that's on there. It even happens to the people that do terribly.
Minute would be better than no minutes, and at least they had performed that night. And with 15 comedians signing up for the pilot episode on its first ever night, Kill Tony was officially born. But for the next 2 years, the show would really struggle to find its footing. I mean,
all right, you get the idea. I don't want to get
itself in a really nice place, slowly growing and continuing to constantly improve.
Oh, they've got a huge band now that plays behind them.
Now fans were stuck watching things like this.
Robolo here again with my buddy Sketchy Eddie. Yeah, he's got the hookup to the Laguna Niguel cartel. I'm gonna tell them a few jokes.
I don't know what the hell that is.
What is this? This is the first episode of Kill Tony with an audience in over 10 months.
Wow.
Comedy was back, and people were starving for something wild and unhinged to watch after as guest each and every week.
There's Tim Dillon. He's a controversial character, but so good. He's so good. Like he's so far from my political viewpoints, but I still listen to him and I fucking laugh like out loud, like for real. He did this whole thing about like
turning its regulars and
what's going on with I don't want to get into it, but he's talking about some famous widow that's in the news. And just the shit that he says, man, I was cracking up.
And ticket winners into worldwide celebrities, from Hans Kim to William Montgomery, Cam Patterson to Casey Rocket.
Cam Patterson was he's one of the newer regulars on here. That's him right here. He broke the internet. He pulled his fucking name out of his bucket and he came up there and he says, there ain't nothing wrong with me or anything like that, but I like rocks. He pulls out a rock out of his pocket. Anyways, long story short, he's now the newest star on SNL. So this gives you any indication of the quality of comedy that's coming from here. It's pretty amazing.
Kill Tony continued to prove that its format could and would find some of the best talent in the world and turn them into superstars. From the smallest room in the Comedy Store to New York's Madison Square Garden.
I mean, hey, if this story doesn't tell you about being tenacious, man, never give up. Just come up with something you know that people like and just never stop. And then you could be selling out Madison fucking Square Garden. It's crazy.
Kill Tony is still continuing to become more and more popular with seemingly no end in sight.
He's going through it though. He gets reviewed and torn apart. And a lot of times people are right. He's a bit of an asshole, but listen, you can't, what do they say? You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
And I think it's safe to say that it is without a doubt the #1 live podcast in the world, and it will be for a very...
All right, now let me show you, I want to show you the newest guy on Kill Tony, my new favorite. He side busted this show. Everyone thought that he was just doing a knockoff of Andrew Dice Clay, but it turns out this is just who this guy is. His name is Timmy No Breaks. He's not politically correct, so forgive me if the clip I find right here isn't flattering to your political beliefs. That's what I like about comedy. Specifically stand-up comedy. Timmy No Breaks. He's taken the world by storm. He's not a regular on Kill Tony, although he just comes and goes as he wants. Just the other day, I'm not going to play this one because I don't want to get. He came out on stage and he pretended he was starting his bit. He started telling a joke and he's like, oh, he like plays like he's frustrated. And he's like, all right, guys, let me try this again. And he goes, and he tries the joke again. He's disappointed in himself again. This is all a bit. And then he's like, hold on, take it from the top. And he walks through the curtain back off stage. And then this, you can't see what I'm looking at. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll bring up. I thought I was sharing this. It does no good if I'm not sharing. So he was like, all right, take it from the top, Tone. And then this guy, who's obviously not him, comes out and he is lip syncing, or what's the word if it's just talking? He's doing like a ventriloquist thing with an actual person. So he goes, take it from the top. And then this guy, Timmy No Breaks, this guy here, he goes behind the curtain and this guy comes out. And Timmy's behind the stage and telling him what to say.
And I know I'm turned, from the camera, and that's not good for video, but that's fine. Now look.
The whole joke is like, blackface is wrong, but like, I mean, you gotta have a sense of humor. That shit is just fucking funny, dude. I love the comedians cover everything, even if it's not politically correct. It's hilarious. Yeah, you should be offended a little bit about some stuff. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, a lot of times they're creating pressure in their set. It's just good writing. I mean, of course, there are boundaries, which makes it just crazy dangerous for these people. Like Kill Tony said at that Trump rally, I don't know why he would say this. Is my audio crackling? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix it for you. Yeah, I do hear it too. Give me 1 second. I want to restart the browser. Check, check, check. Hopefully that's mo better. So yeah, let me know if that sounds better. Oftentimes just refreshing the browser does the trick. And if it doesn't, there's only so much I can do. There's really no way to troubleshoot any type of Audrey FFH 369. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate you. Our memberships are holding strong. I appreciate that. That's the basic foundation of a monetized channel, is like even without any super chats, just that monetized amount of money. You see that maybe not a lot of people tell you this, but in order to get paid for YouTube, you have to at least make $100 in a month. If you don't meet that threshold, then it just sits there. And whenever once you do make $100, then YouTube will cut the check to you. But if you make $99 in a month, then you don't get paid. So just my memberships alone gets me over that threshold. So it is a constant revenue stream for my existence, and I'm thankful for that. And I try to give back as much as I can. Blah blah blah. You guys already know that. Let me pull up what I had up. I want to show you Timmy No Breaks right quick. I guess probably just shorts. Let's see here. Oh, thank you so much. Sam Hill Hell says $10 says, in case they remove your AdSense. Haha. I appreciate that. Well, the bummer is, like, I don't, everyone's so generous to my channel. I don't usually whine about losing AdSense money, but what I don't like is, getting a strike or getting in trouble for just trying to share, something with somebody. And there's no consistency. This is Timmy No Breaks channel himself. I'm not going to mess with this stuff. It says debut special release. Oh, this is a new special from 8 days ago. I didn't know he had a special. I want to show you Here, I have to show you one of his bits.
My name's Timmy No Breaks. You might want to buckle the fuck up. Sir, do this. You look like you just jerked off. That's literally on camera. Looks like you just fucking air jerked off. That's crowd work, guys. That's how we start every set, doing some crowd work. Now, I'm going to ask for a suggestion.
I'm going to pause it for fair use.
Sopranos.
The Sopranos? Never seen it. Never seen that. I'm a Showtime guy. You guys like Showtime? Don't fucking lie to me, bitch. Don't you fucking lie to me. I saw one episode of The Sopranos. I'm like, I'm doing that for the rest of my life. God, James Gandolfini, he's dead. Next suggestion.
You get the idea. I mean, it's I've never seen him do crowd work either, not like that. That was not a Kill Tony set. I'm looking for him on the Kill Tony. Let's see. We'll do it this way. Timmy No Breaks first Kill Tony appearance. Because Tony Hinchcliffe just started yelling at the guy. He's like, what, did you watch what's his name now? Shit, my memory is shot. He said, did you watch Andrew Dice Clay just one time? 1.6 million views. Yeah, that's definitely going to give me a copyright strike, dude. I'm not trying to do that. Nope. They all have millions of views, man. It turns out you want to start, if you really want your channel to blow up, start clipping Timmy No Breaks from Kill Tony, and you could get 4 million views on it. That's how much this guy's blowing up. Let's see. I don't know which one to show you. This looks like this one's definitely a Kill Tony.
New jacket, I noticed tonight, Timmy No Breaks. This is a whole different version.
You're not wrong, Tone. David Lucas was on the road with us.
Yeah.
And that guy sat on my leather jacket. It exploded. And he gave me his leather jacket. And just kidding. This is too small. But yeah, fun times on the road, Tone. I love seeing you.
See, that's the interview part. I want to see I want to show you guys the actual stand-up part. Maybe this is it.
Who's ready for the best minute of their lives? What do you do for a living? You're a student? Not what I'm looking for. What do you do for a living? Oh, mother. What do you do for a living? And you, what do you do for a living? Time check? All right, come on, guys, let's go. What do you do for a living? Fuck you, come on. And you?
I'm sorry. This I can't find a clip that's going to represent like exactly what this guy's whole thing. Look for yourself if you're interested, though. He's fucking hilarious. I fuck it. I want to see his first appearance on Kill Tony because that's the one that got me. Fuck it, Hive joke.
Get this. I was at the night. Fuck up.
All right. Your final bucket pull of the night goes by the name of Timmy No Breaks. Timmy No Breaks.
All the music's fucking copyrighted too. Fuck it. If all of a sudden my live stream just goes dark, that's why. Yeah, if you notice, we just transitioned from the ghouls and drama to something way more entertaining. And I'm sorry, I didn't plan on showing you this, so I have nothing prepared. We're just rolling, man.
Ooh, I think I heard a pop from the comedian section there. Timmy No Breaks.
You can see they've got a badass band, maybe one of the best bands in Austin, actually. It's crazy. And they're all active, like professional musicians that do it for a living.
What do you say, Timmy No Breaks? When did you slay the whole stage?
how much copyrighted music can you listen to all at once?
No breaks.
Yeah, like you said, my name's Timmy No Breaks. And you might want to buckle the fuck up. Get this. I was at the nut store. I was buying nuts. I go up to the fucking waiter thing. The woman's like, that's gonna be $100. I was like, bitch, I got fucking bills to pay.
Okay, maybe you don't. Here, I have to explain this to you because I don't know if you guys are into stand-up. This is not the reason this was so magical is because this is his first time. Nobody had ever fucking heard of him in this room. These people are kingmakers when it comes to comedy. So the risk that he's taking out there, just right out the bat, pretending that he's the fucking man, it's almost unheard of. And you only see this from comedians that are incredibly self-conscious. That's also something people don't realize about stand-up comedy. It's crazy. So I hope you're getting, it's hard to give context, but I hope you're understanding like how different what this guy's doing is.
You guys ever heard of a fucking punchline? What the? All right, don't worry. You're gonna love this one. Get this. I was at the dock.
He really split the crowd when he came on this show. I mean, it split the crowd to the point where like half the people hated him, half the people were already celebrating him. It's only been a few months. He's going to open his own fucking comedy club. That's how much wealth this what he's doing this 1 minute changed his complete life, dude.
Doctor, yeah, the fucking doctor. I go up to this doctor. He's like, Timmy No Breaks, you have cancer. You need treatment. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a healthy guy. I'm a young boy. He's like, you need treatment. I'm like, how much?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So after 1 minute, there's a meow from a cat that signifies your 1 minute is up. Although they don't just cut you off. Some people stop right here when they hear that meow because they get nervous. You could finish your joke. They put that sound just to indicate to the people on stage that, hey, it's been a minute and you only get 1 minute. So, but finish your joke, finish your sentence. And if you just ramble on past that meow, then they release what they call the West Hollywood bear, which is just a growling bear noise. Of course, poking fun at the gays in West Hollywood, but it's all in good fun.
Is that gonna cost? He's like $100. I was like, bitch, that's a good deal. This is grade A shit. This is good shit. What the fuck?
Look at Tony. Look at Tony. This is the guy that owns the whole thing. He probably hates himself for ripping Kill Bill off, and now he's stuck with it. But Quentin Tarantino's been on the show. That's pretty cool. Right now, Tony's like, what the fuck am I watching?
This is grade A shit. This is good shit. What the fuck?
Timmy No Breaks, everybody. Wow.
What the?
Timmy. Hi,
Timmy. Like I said, if they zap me for playing this, I'll deal with it.
Timmy. Did you just watch Dice once?
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard that.
What do you really like? How long you been doing stand-up?
Too long. 2 months.
2 months. All right.
That's my God.
I mean, I hope you guys appreciate this. It's good to laugh. He says you're gonna want to buckle the fuck up, and it's like there's nothing going on. He's like completely laid back. It's too much, and given that like body fist bump for his punchlines when there's no rim shot occurring in the background, it's just too much, dude. It's hard to explain to you guys how different him coming on stage is than your average person coming on stage. He crushed it.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey. All right. Wow. Okay.
He's just like a kid. This is a character, by the way, just a character. I just watched him on it. I watched 3 hours of this man in the last couple of days. He's been making his rounds. He was actually on Adam Ray's podcast, and it's called what's it called? Shit, I can't remember the name of it.
He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, hate prop stand-up comedians. I just do. Carrot Top's the only one that I can even watch. But why you gotta? He just watch him comb his hair. He is fucking trolling Tony. And this first episode, Tony didn't realize it. You saw the look on his face. Tony's like, what have I gotten myself into?
His life.
Yeah, this is
Watch
good.
But first of all, his hair was fine. This is just a bit, dude. The whole thing.
So, Timmy, you've been doing stand-up for 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
How old are you?
Do I have anybody down in Austin that's watching this or close to Austin? I'm coming down there and signing up for the show. I've got to get on the show. Dude, guess what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the Rebecca Turner, and I'm using her actual name. I mean, 2 million people will know who she is overnight. And it'll be very funny.
18.
How old are you, Timmy?
That's rude. That's fucking. How old are you?
How old are you, Timmy?
I'm 24.
Really?
God, that's fucking. How old are you?
How old are you, Timmy?
24 years old.
Really?
Yes. This is fucking. Guys, come on. I'm a guest here. What the fuck?
He's just different than everyone else, man, and he shines for it. You see what just happened? The first 2 times that he pumped his fist and said, hey, he did his own like drum roll or rim shot. The crowd it didn't even take him 10 minutes. The crowd is eating out of his fucking hand, dude. I mean, oh.
I'm 36.
There it is. There it is. Timmy, what have you been doing your whole life up until this point?
I worked for my father for a long time. He was a fishing man. And so I worked for him and then, got caught up in some shit.
Like what?
I did some time. It was coke. I was a coke guy. I did some coke shit and then, got out and I found stand-up and I, never looked back.
Combat Vet is just an hour north of Austin. Awesome. Well, I will let you guys know if I'm gonna make it down there. I'm thinking this summer. I'm trying to be realistic. I would love to go next month, but that's not gonna happen. I just can't afford it. So, but I'm gonna get down there and get signed up. Probably won't wait in the bar next door unless I'm waiting outside. But I have several minutes written that I think are funny, that I think would actually, that I've never said, I've never heard anyone, approach the premise that I have. Because the interview part, Tony, just straight up ask you, what are you? And I could say, well, I'm a Marine Corps veteran, I'm an artist, and I YouTube. The crowd's going to be interested in an asshole YouTuber up there telling jokes simply because they watch this program on YouTube. I think it's a good idea. I got the minutes ready. I have the confidence. It's just I got to get down there.
How long?
This is my life.
How long were you in jail for?
I was 2 months.
2 months. Everything's 2 months with you.
No, not everything is 2 months. It's also $100.
That's true. That's an ongoing bit in almost every single minute he does. Something takes 2 hours and everything costs $100. Like it's got to be so difficult to keep all this straight.
Yes, 2 months and $100.
Holy shit. It's a fucking black Kool-Aid man. Boom, roasted. Got your ass, bitch.
Wow, Timmy, no
Got
breaks.
your ass, bitch.
That's so dangerous to do, too, because David Lucas is arguably one of the best battle roasters around. He's not my favorite. His regular stand-up's not my favorite, but man, when he starts roasting you, it's over.
Timmy, no breaks. Again, just fully committed to this.
It's so committed, and his childlike joy is really look. Everyone's smiling. He's making everyone smile. You know how fucking difficult it is to make an entire room full of people smile like this? It's not easy. It's not easy, and he makes it look easy. Even the guy he just called the Black Kool-Aid man has got a smirk on his face like this motherfucker.
To this character. Timmy, what do you do for fun in real life now? Are you still on coke?
No, what's up?
Yes. Yes, you are. Do you live in Austin now?
Yeah, I moved here.
How long have you lived here? 2 months. Timmy.
I don't want to play this whole thing. It is stealing people's content, but you guys get the idea. What I'll do is I'll drop the link to this specific video in the chat so you guys can watch it. But I do sub up to Kill Tony. Like I said, they do it live, so the chat. Listen, you'll never see a chat like a chat with 100,000 people watching a show. You'll just never see anything like, especially this type of show. I sincerely, there are two ways I observe this show. I'm either in the chat, then as a result, I'm like missing most of the show because I'm chatting it up, or I turn the chat off because it's so distracting in the best possible way. And there are legends and pillars in the stand-up community that are in that chat too. This is your favorite comedian's favorite comedy show.
No breaks.
It's a true story.
Timmy No Breaks getting the lights to change in the room. Timmy, how do you make money?
I sell weed.
You sell coke.
No, I sell weed now. I'm straight. I'm straightish. What?
Oh, that's cool, Ranky. Your husband never misses an episode. Yeah, neither do I. Like sometimes I love the show so much that sometimes because it's live and it has commercials in it. So Mondays, I don't typically watch on Mondays. I'll wait until Tuesday morning. It's better that way. Although I don't deal with the commercials anyways because of premium, but you can tell it's chopped up differently. I watch it the next day. Sometimes I'll wait until Wednesday or Thursday. That way there's less days in between watching that episode and another episode being released. It's the only show. In fact, in my 1 year recap, it's the number one show by far that I've watched. I've never missed an episode. So I think I never miss an episode of him, and I never miss an episode of Oompaville, another incredibly great guy that's been doing just bang up work, producing, medium to long form videos about, current subjects, islands and things like that. If you know what I'm saying, he's crushing it.
Fucking Dr. Evil, goddamn, boom roasted. Look at this bitch. What are you drinking? Fucking gay shit? Goddamn.
Boom. Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Oh.
I'll take that golden ticket, bitch.
Oh my God.
I'll take that golden ticket, bitch.
Okay, so golden ticket winner is something like if somebody comes out and just completely crushes it, they get what is a golden ticket. That means no matter where Kill Tony is having the show, whether it be bar in Austin, they're actually at Joe Rogan's comedy club. It's called the Mothership. It's the center of stand-up comedy currently in this universe. But no matter where, or Madison Square Garden, they do sellout shows. They played arenas around Texas as well. A golden ticket winner, if you appear on this show, not in 60 seconds, if you steal the show, you get a golden ticket, which means you can come back onto the show anytime that you want forever. It's amazing. Listen, there's no hookup like that. It would be like a fucking a garage guitar player, a garage band going onto a show and hanging out with Led Zeppelin and the Doors and the Beatles. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. That's how quickly these comedians' lives change. And a lot of them crash and burn. You'll see them crash and burn. It's the craziest thing ever. You see hot shots come in, crush it the second time, they get booed out of, and they do get booed. They do not hold back when someone's that terrible. The whole room will stand up and boo and make so much noise that you can't even say thank you. You just got to turn your ass around and get the fuck off the stage. He was disappointed with Rob Schneider's recent appearance. Well, Rob Schneider's kind of lost his fucking mind, hasn't he? I'll leave that there.
Oh, take that goal, take it, bitch!
Timmy, you're not even getting a big joke book, Timmy.
That's fine. I don't write.
Also, that's another thing. Kill Tony has little joke books. Well, they're little. They're like 1.5 inches in size. But they're books you can write in. They're leather bound. Or you get a big joke book, which is a nice leather bound, handmade leather bound book. I can't remember the name of the guy who makes it, but he always makes them. And he has a website that he sells them too. So you want to get a big joke book. All these people that are going onto the show, most of them know what they're doing. And they want to get a joke book because that signifies that they did well.
We know, Timmy. We saw your act. Don't you know what a punchline is? One of your famous...
Tony's, this was his first appearance. Tony Hinchcliffe's tune has changed on this guy completely. He actually apologized to him for calling him a knockoff of Andrew Dice.
Lines. Timmy, tell us something about you other than the fact that you did cocaine. Just give us one more little tidbit about you.
Yeah, I mean, I love my mother.
Yeah.
I love that bitch. It's not that interesting, but it's true. Yeah, sorry.
Is she proud of you?
She's not.
Has she...
She passed away. She passed away 2 months ago.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, you get the idea. It goes on and on. It just gets better. This was just his first performance, and he got so much confidence out of it. By the time he got to Madison Square Garden as the golden ticket winner, he came out there. It was hilarious. He opens his jacket at Madison Square Garden and says, "Release the doves." And one, it's not real, but it looks like a dead dove falls out of his jacket onto the ground. And he's like, "Son of a bitch." It's so fucking funny, dude. Golden ticket in reference to Willy Wonka. Yes, indeed. Yes. All right, guys. I think that's what I got for you this morning. It's been so fun hanging out. Like always, fuck these people, dude. Fuck nonsense and her. Like she's going so hard at defending her pig racist friend that she's regurgitating this idea that somebody attacked this pig racist person's family. It never happened. That bitch brought her family's trauma to YouTube and sold it to people. Guess what? People fucking bought it. That shit is for sale. And if you don't think it's a problem, it is. It is. If you're selling your daughter's trauma for money, listen, something's wrong with you. You guessed it. What I'm saying is there's something wrong with Illuminati. She's not a normal fucking functioning person. She's a bankrupt, and I don't mean morally bankrupt, although that is also true. She's also filed bankruptcy 3 times. She's not a rich person. She's a poor white trash person that makes money off of other people's pain, including her own families. So that's the quality of character. Nonsense. Go ahead and keep defending that person. It just makes you look crazier than we already know you are. We'll get back to her on Tuesday. 2 months, 2 months and $100. Yeah. The only downside of turning you guys on to Kill Tony is the fact that you'll realize that about 30% of everything I say that's funny on here is stolen from Kill Tony. But I'm okay with that. At least imitate the people that are funny instead of, let's see. The sun is so needed. I live off it. It drains me in every way until spring hits. What's up, Lunatic? It's good to see you. I didn't see you sneak in. Did you say you're coming back tonight? I might have imagined that. I am. I'm going to come back tonight. I've been worried about stepping on my friends' toes when I go live if they're going live at the same time, but I can't worry about that right now. I'm realizing that for the most part, that's just something it limits my channel, and oftentimes the people that I enjoy watching, they're not here watching me anyway. So why would I alter my plans to fit into someone else's schedule? I'm on my own schedule. That's what I'm saying. Long story short. And I'll be live again tonight. I'm thinking 8 o'clock on the nose. But thanks for being here, guys. You guys rock. Fuck the bad guys. Support the classy and denounce the trashy. Keep your fucking heads up. Take care of yourself. One of the reasons you didn't see me on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, because I was taking my own advice. I wasn't feeling it, man. I was a grumpy motherfucker. I went to bed at lay down in bed at 8 o'clock at night on New Year's Eve. I woke up at 11:10. with about 50 minutes until the ball dropped. I just wasn't feeling it. I looked around to see what everybody else was covering and doing. It's all trash, man. None of these people celebrated the holidays at all. They just ignored their families and yelled at the internet. Like it's so bad. So I did the exact opposite. I got offline. I fucking had meals with people that I love, people that love me, and talked about our plans for the year. I found it far more productive than coming on. I felt a little bit bad for neglecting you guys, but you get it. You get it. It's the end. We just finished with the end of a fucking year that's been brutal to me, physically and mentally, socially. It's been a rough fucking year. So I wasn't feeling it. It's difficult. See, what happens in my head is I only think of the bad things. I need to keep reminding myself of the good things. I've created a community here full of people that are compassionate, intelligent, worldly people offering something to the world. And what else matters? I mean, what else matters? Anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of other people once you're done doing that. And I'll see you, I'm guessing, around 8 o'clock. Somewhere between 7 and 8. We good? Is everybody good? I didn't miss anything. Let me double check to make sure I didn't miss any contributions. I'm gonna go through this one more time. Buds Girl, Scottish Bluebell, Opal Sis twice sent a super chat and a gifted membership. Opal, thank you so much. Holly with the super chat. Teaching 25 with the super chat. BB is me with the membership. I know BB is me's original screen name, but I don't want to sell them out. That's up to them. But it's good to see you, girl. I hope you're well. Sam Brown, thank you so much for the pounds. Sam Brown with the pounds. Sam Hill Hell, $10 for a cheeseburger. Thank you. Bliss Blessings renewed their membership. Thank you. Hey Jude, emailed you the rest of my thought. Okay, awesome. I will check it out. Marie renewed her membership. Randaroo has been a member for 1 month. Enjoying myself at the Lemon Grove. Babe, thank you, Sinner. You're welcome, babe. Enjoying life. Thank you so much for $50. That's amazing. Just the heart. How sweet. Audrey FFH369 became a member. Thanks for joining the Lemon Grove. Make yourself at home. Stay out of my shit. And Sam Hill Hell at the end. In case you remove your AdSense, haha. I appreciate that. And I hope you guys didn't think that was like me dog whistling or dry begging for money. I'll be here whether you guys contribute to the channel or not. I just get shy about making super chat goals because I don't want to embarrass myself if I don't reach a simple 5 super chat goal. And somebody will make a video of it. Nobody really supports you. You know how it goes. The same shit that we actually say about these people that is true. They take these insults about themselves and they know it's true. And they basically just deflect it on someone else. It's so bad. They're unoriginal. Keep stacking. That's the plan. That is the plan. I found a new meeting in my area that I did a little sneaky meeting. It's a private meeting. That's why I didn't know about it. But now I know. And it's in a beautiful space and everybody's older than me. I don't like going to meetings. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I depend on a program to keep my ass sober. I like to go to meetings where people are older than me, which is becoming increasingly difficult being that I'm almost fucking 50 years old. But those are the ones I get the most out of, people that have far more experience than me and have great advice to offer. And I found that. I found it. And they're side-eyeing me because I'm like the fucking spring chicken. I'm like, oh, don't worry, guys. I have some experience in life. All right, guys, take care of each other. But you can't do that without taking care of yourself. You know what to do. This is my outro. I'll try to get a second interesting song after this, too. If I can find one. If not, I'll end it there. Ad scene, media, and we'll do the call-in show, like I said, Sunday or Monday, whatever works best for me. I'll let you know. And call in, dude. I've had call-in shows in the past that nobody called in, or just 1 or 2 people called in. Call in. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me to fuck off, or tell me that you love the show. Either way, it'll be fun. I prefer if you say you like the show, but if you don't, let me know. I'm hoping for the first time we'll have some haters call in and try to run their weird narrative and I could just smack it down. That'd be fun. All right, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. Be good out there. Fuck the bad guys, dude. Fuck them. So much more to come. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you watch this on a replay and you made it this far, you're a fucking rock star. I'll see you guys later. Sinner out.
You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so put your hands.
I still don't know who the fuck Terry Lynn is, but that bitch can call in if she wants. If she wants to get smoked publicly, let her call in. Sinner out.
Hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You can get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
How about little Lou Reed? It's not the best recording. Of course, this is what is available to me in YouTube Studio, so I got to use what I can use for free. So this is Lou Reed, one of the coolest one of the only cool people from New Jersey ever. I'll just say that. He's born. I think he was born in one of the 5 boroughs, but his family moved to New Jersey. This poor guy, his parents were such pricks that they fucking got him sent to electric shock therapy to try to, because they thought he was a homosexual, dude. All they did was make one of the most vital rock stars that ever lived. So I don't know, maybe getting shocked helps. I don't know. Shout out Lou Reed, the Velvet Underground. I mean, what else can I say? I'll see you guys later. Sinner out.
FLA. Hitchhiked away across the USA. Plucked her eyebrows along the way, shaved her legs, and then he was a she that said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Alright. From out on the islands. In the back room everybody's darling. But she never once lost her head. Even when she was given head, she said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey Candy, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go, do 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 never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where you said, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey baby, take a walk on the wild side. Sugar Plum Fairy came down and hit the streets, looking for soul food and for a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey Sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. All right. Huh. Do